And I said I didn't know it could bend like that.
Oh, it happens.
Wow. All right, let's kick this off strong.
Wait, what? I missed that.
Of course
I
you
can't
did, Bobby.
repeat it. We're live now.
Oh, okay.
Hello, and welcome
Is Bobby
to...
still on a delay?
Electronically,
What's bending?
yes.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna go with
Physically,
yeah,
I'm not sure.
Oh gosh, I think this is. I mean, it wouldn't be normal if we didn't. Yeah. Hello,
Yeah,
welcome to Reaper Miniatures.
totally
Welcome to Reaper Errant. Welcome to a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition actual play game. I also agree. That is a great hat, Jason.
Thank you.
So, some housekeeping out of here. Thank you, Sirenscape. You are our background and ambient, providing our background and ambient music for this evening's game. I think I left it on, in fact, and it can stay. And thank you, Reaper, for allowing me to DM for this wonderful group of players that I am super excited about. The game tonight, we are starting the second sort of... We've finished off with a witch and broken some curses in the streams up to far. What number game is this, actually? Is it 7?
I haven't said it. Number 8.
8. Okay.
Hopefully
We're
the
not even
counting's
in
not
double
off.
digits yet.
No, it's
No.
good. We've taken care of curses and witches, and it's not double digits. I am
That
going
looks
to...
good, Proctor. What are you eating?
I'm having some oatmeal, some steel cut oatmeal with cranberry raisins, walnuts.
I'm sorry I
and,
asked.
Chia
That's
powder.
enough.
Well,
Okay.
he's an elf. Those sound like very elven rations, except for the oatmeal.
It does. And the chia
Also,
powder.
Frank, that looks really good. Whatever you're sipping on there.
Oh, me? This,
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd call this. It's like a classical sour. It's just very simple. It's Maker's Mark and Cointreau. I guess that's not simple, but it's tasty.
I've got some
I
apple
had
sake.
another shot of. I put another shot of Fireball in my peach moonshine and hot dog water.
Oh, gross.
That sounds delectable.
It is.
Oh,
I'm calling
on
it the
that-
hot mess. A hot mess.
On that note, I think we should
But I poured
introduce
some
the
coconut in
characters.
there.
Yeah, let's definitely introduce the characters. Let's start with our usual, with Bobby.
Whoops, that's my bad. You
There
know
we
what?
go.
I'm not opposed to this.
Am I supposed to go now?
Yes, please do, Bobby.
Okay. I'm playing Pugh, the mighty and indomitable gnome bard who just faded from the screen. Player of merry tunes through trapdoors.
That was a good maneuver. Gene.
Hi, I'm Gene Van Horn. I'm playing Gooseneck, the lizard barbarian, or lizard folk barbarian. I can't speak tonight. And I am a jumper through trapdoors.
True. Jason.
I'm playing Corncob Thunderbludgeon, a dwarven cleric who's quickly reviewing his contract because I see a lot of snow on the board, and I'm pretty sure it only said temperate climate.
Well, you know, some contracts are meant to breach.
All right.
Michael?
Yes, my name's Michael Proctor. I'll be playing Abran, the Wood Elf Ranger, with a anger management issue. I like to hop through trapdoors and kill witches.
And flex your six-pack.
That's right. Witches get stitches.
Yep, he gets an 8-pack at 5th level.
Oh, wow. Cracking pecans with that 8-pack.
It's based on your level. Rhonda.
Bend it, don't break it, Proctor.
I'm Rhonda Bender. I play Fathom. I am a miniature painter who doesn't paint their miniature. Get around to it one day. I tag along with people who like to pop through trapdoors and put beatdowns on witches.
You didn't mention your Dark Master.
I have a benevolent patron who helps me out
That's
with
right. I keep
knowledge.
forgetting.
Benevolent is the word. And
Benevolent.
Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm playing Kay Nimblewit, a human thief.
Yes. Slayer of frogs.
Yes, there was some frog slaying, but not lately.
No, it has been
Former door.
Which is the one that's the watcher of frogs? Who's the watcher of frogs?
I'm pretty sure that's Michael.
That would be Jean
Oh,
and Kay.
it's Gene. That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Bobby knows the inside of frogs.
Yes. Frog
And chickens.
inspector.
And goats.
And don't forget the
Ooh.
goat.
That's scary.
Bend it, don't break it. I don't know what we're even talking about.
I'm having trouble processing that. Yeah.
Oh boy.
How is this different than normal?
It's not entirely.
So this evening, we begin. Everybody had successfully taken a long rest in this winter landscape. They had decided, at least at the end of last game, we'll see how it goes. There's a fly in here. They had decided to take a long rest and go to a cavern that is both marked on a map and seems to be an area in which one of the players have a device that continually points. So I think that was a bit of curiosity for them.
Yes. Are Locks and Knocks still with us?
They've sort of packed up and are about to head out, if you'd like to discuss anything with them.
Oh, okay.
I can grab them.
Kay's journal entry, she mentioned something about them eating a book. Did they remember the book?
Ooh, they aren't big studies of books, so they
How did
remember
it taste?
eating it. It tasted
How
a
was
little.
it? Was it a good book?
It was a little dry.
A little dry. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Do they remember what
Actually,
it
thinking of
book.
that, I was wondering about that half-read scroll, whether it's now just blank. We had that encounter with the witch.
It is now just blank. Yes.
Okay, so I have an awesome piece of paper. That's good. We can write things down.
Well, I mean, it's a useful piece of parchment now, perhaps to you. Huh. Okay. So you do, well, not you all, I suppose, but Fathom does have the device and can lead the way. I know
There are
that's
no
unusual.
markings on that, correct?
Make,
We
There are no
were-
markings on that.
make an Arcana
Make an Arcana.
check. Yeah.
Review my Arcana. 8.
None that stand out. Nope. Just seem like normal construction markings. So this is pretty true and straight to where you're going, you would think. And as you, can I get a walking order for your travel? Is it the usual one? Or
Yeah,
are you?
I'll be in second.
Do
Corncob will be
you
second.
need me up front with the device, or
We had a long rest, right?
You
Yeah.
did have a long rest. It might be easier for them if you're going to remain the possessor of the device. It might be easier if you were up front, or at least close enough to direct the travel.
if someone else wants to try using it, I have no objection to that. But I also am fine to walk up front if somebody big and strong walks beside me.
Okay.
I'll do it.
You're going to use the
you
device.
little creepy warlock.
Let's make an SOP so that we're always in the same order of march unless we change it. And just get in the SOP order of march and put Fathom up front near
Why don't we?
Thunder Bludgeon,
Yeah.
so that we can be guided and let Abran hit any tripwires, and we're good.
Perfect.
That's the plan.
Someone ready
you're
to
right
put
there.
We're following
tripwires
this
down?
device. We're
Got the
not
catbird
going
seat.
towards the cave.
The device wants to go to the cave, as far as we can tell.
Okay. Yes,
Oh,
it does.
okay.
Is that not where you want to go?
Onward. Lead us, oh leaders.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Let us proceed.
I'm just second. I think Abran's our leader, and that's a terrifying thought when you actually say it out loud.
Abram,
That's a
Yeah.
huge
Steel
mistake.
cut oats.
make a survival
It's role
check.
playing. Role playing.
Actually, 3. What's your
3.
passive perception, Abram?
Oh, okay, hold on.
Make a Cretan check.
He succeeds.
Passive
Gets like a plus
perception
12
wisdom
bonus on
is
that
a
one.
12.
12. Okay.
12, yeah.
You do notice, Abram, so it looks like it's been snowed over, but fairly freshly. A depression in the snow that looks like an animal was dragged away.
Which
Which way is it going?
It seems to continue on your path, the same,
Okay.
or near the same direction you're going, as near as you can tell. And
Okay.
Are those the drag marks over there?
yeah, Abram notices them being in the lead. He could point them out to everybody.
I inform the rest of the party that this is. I see it looks like there's animal drag marks off, kind of towards the way we're going. Let's keep that in mind and continue on, and maybe we keep an eye on these drag marks. And see if we
The
can
only
figure
marks
out.
are animal marks. You didn't see any footprints, Abram?
Do they look like frog tracks?
There were 2 different questions. Abram, to answer for you, not answering for you, to give you information, Abram, you can decide to share it or not, is because of the way the tracks are, you are fairly confident that something is dragging this creature behind them, which is covering the tracks of what they are.
Okay. Yeah, I basically relay that. I say that, it looks like something is dragging this dead animal, or I'm assuming that's what it is. So it is covering the footprints, but yeah, something is dragging.
Can you tell how long ago?
No.
Can you tell how big it is?
But is it snowing right now, or is it a clear sky?
It's clear, but it wasn't necessarily clear yesterday or the day before.
Would it be
does the track
beneficial
appear
if-
to me to be snow drifted in, or is it relatively sharp, the drag mark?
Snow has drifted in.
Okay, so it's been a little while. The snow has drifted in quite a little bit.
Would it be helpful if I went forward and did a nature check? I got a +5 nature.
Yeah, go up there and
Oh.
try that.
Oh, 17 +5. That'll be a 22.
Ooh.
22. You find a bit of hair that's scuffed off as it went over a rocky area. You would think this is a large elk that's being dragged.
Not cool.
Why?
Something's preying on
cool.
large elk. That means it can prey on small gnomes.
It means we can
Well,
have a
everything
large
can
elk
prey
if we
on small
follow it.
gnomes.
Let's go have some
Let's
elk.
go.
It's already dead.
It's
I propose we start following.
Okay.
Follow the tracks. All right, I get back behind Abran.
All right.
Why are we following the dead elk? I mean, the best
It's
we can
along
get
this
out of
main
it
path.
is
We
It
have to
is-
follow it, kind of.
Yeah, it's along
It's
the
a
same
going in
path.
the same direction.
It'd be
It
hard
is.
to
It is
avoid it
roughly the
and
same
still get
direction?
to our goal.
Yeah. It seems like a story
All
arc.
right.
Yep.
We'll find the dead elk in the cave. I guarantee it.
There's a cave? Oh, yeah, there is a cave.
I'm going to resurrect it, and we can talk to it.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Wow. I don't know if that's morbid or not.
We're going to talk to it while we're eating it. How about that? That'd even be more worse.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bending it. That's breaking it.
No,
Sorry.
just breaking it off.
Let's
All right.
see.
So we are following this path and following Fathom's dagger.
You are.
Yep. Almost
Wow.
carry my little compass dagger.
That should be the title of this episode.
Follow the path.
Following Fathom's dagger.
Following Fathom's dagger. I think Dagger to the Heart might be a nice title as well.
Now, wait a minute.
You see, and this is, I'm not sure where exactly everyone is camera-wise, but you can, because it's a really bad, they're doing a very bad job of hiding. Every single one of you see a large figure crouched down behind a rocky outcropping, or just like a large bit of stone that's sticking out of the snow. And they're watching you as though you could make an insight check, actually, everyone.
Insight. Oh, I have a +3 on that one.
15.
Pugil rolls a 7.
7 for
Corncob gets a
Pugil.
9.
Corncob
9.
gets a 9. Okay. What about Gooseneck?
9.
Oh, a 9 as well. Sorry.
Oh, we thought you were saying no.
9.
What about Abram?
15.
15. Okay, and Fathom.
1, but not a natural 1.
Good job.
Okay.
Wow.
K. How did K fare?
Why didn't even roll?
20.
Why even just let her take the default?
I think you need to start using the digital dice, Rhonda. Those Pizza Dungeon dice are not working.
This
Screwing
is,
you.
this is
They are
deep-
not kind to me. It is true.
I'm trying.
They only
I
work
gotta-
for chaotic, neutral, and
I got a
better.
duck. There we go.
Ah!
Holy smoke, it's an enormous Sandy Garrity sculpt.
It's a Boobarian.
I know, it stepped right out of Bobby's poster.
It's I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty accurate. So, Fathom, you well, that's not even true. K,
What they could do with it.
oh, from one side of the spectrum to the other, we have a 1 and a 20. K, it looks like this large figure has a rock in their hand, a large stone, and are waiting for just the right moment to hurl it at you all.
How large is this figure?
You would say this figure is between 15 and 18 feet tall.
Holy
So,
smoke.
is there a giant elk or an elk anywhere nearby?
No.
Damn.
But Kay, I don't know if you want to share the intent that you feel, or you want to react on that first.
Yes. I am going to call out, hey! Why with the
Hey,
rock
hey, hey.
throwing? And I'll point. She's going to throw a rock at us.
That's effective.
I probably still don't notice her.
Well, I think you noticed. You
Weird.
just don't know. You don't know what she's planning at all. She might be throwing
Oh, okay. No,
a
she looks
party.
nice. What are you talking about?
Um,
Party outfit.
Well, she does look nice, except see the big rock in her hand?
she growls something out in a language that what languages does anybody speak giant?
No.
Ha!
No.
I'm a
No.
dwarf. Why would I speak giant?
I mean, know thy enemy.
True.
Nobody speaks. Okay, she growls out something that you don't understand. It sounds hostile.
Huh. I'd like to move behind the nearest tree.
I agree.
Okay,
A
Yeah,
different
probably
one if
seems
there's
like
no
a
room
good
behind his
idea.
tree.
the nearest trees are fairly small, overly
Right.
supple. They don't look like they'll hold well, but you could go to a better tree if you go backwards or forwards. Corncob, are you going back or forward to get to the larger tree?
I'll go a little bit forward and behind the tree.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to retreat, but
Abran, what's your plan? We haven't rolled initiative
I'm
yet, but
gonna follow Corncob up towards the tree.
okay. And
little cover.
Fathom, in this case, you're nearer the front than you usually are, and they've just sort of flanked off. What would
I'm
you?
following them to that tree.
Pugil,
there's not enough room in our tree.
I know. You're all trying to hide behind a tree. It
Hiding
looks...
is no good if you have 20 people standing there.
I like everybody's just trying to get behind this tree.
It's a really big.
Do the
tree.
drag
It's a
marks
massive
lead to
tree.
the lady?
Two things. One, the drag marks do lead in this direction, not directly to the lady. They were a little bit old, so you could make some assumptions that she was the one that dragged them, but you're not sure. Pugil, what would you like to do, though?
I want to move back, but to a different tree.
Ah, I see. There's a larger, sturdier tree back a little.
That's the one I like.
Okay.
One of those rock blocking trees.
Yeah, it's definitely a good rock blocker.
Very good.
Okay.
I am also going to find a tree to dive behind. Either the one that Pujol's heading for, or I see a big one kind of at 2 o'clock from the giant in the video that we're seeing, maybe behind that tree.
Yeah, okay. So that, let's see, let me find frame. There's this one here. Yep. So that's
Yep,
a
that's the
long
one.
that's a long run, but you can kind of get behind it if you double move. You'll still be quite a way, but you are at least you've put it between you and the giantess.
Good enough.
Gooseneck.
I guess I'm gonna follow Kay.
Okay. Double move over. At this point, I can move trees. Everybody roll initiative.
How far away is she, by the way?
That answer is different for all of you. I'm assuming you want it just for yourself,
me.
Corncob.
Yes.
She is about 100 feet away from you.
Thank you.
So, Abram, what was your initiative? Oh, wait. Yeah.
I had
yeah.
an 8.
An 8.
I had an 8.
Pugil.
I had a 19.
That's pretty fast. Corncob.
I had a 12.
Gooseneck.
10.
K.
15.
Fathom.
17.
Okay. So
Double digits.
I know there's quite a few double
Yeah,
digits on the
don't
board.
expect any during the combat. I only do it for unimportant things like initiative.
Well, at least you can screw up first.
That's
Exactly.
fair. Let's. You know what?
I'm going to just screw up in the middle somewhere.
Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Pugil, you are the first one to react after this. You've all kind of moved. You are solely behind the largest tree, and you are also
Looks
the
so tiny.
farthest away. Yeah, you're right there.
How far away am I?
You are 120 feet away.
Wow, okay. Gosh, that's way out of range.
Yeah. That's what you get for running away.
I'm going to cast Silent Image.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it. I want to look for an area that's line of sight of the big lady, and cast an illusion of the troll that we had a fight with earlier. So I'll know exactly what it should look like.
Yep.
And I want to have this troll walk into view of the giant lady.
Okay. I will let you choose whether or not you make a performance or arcana check to decide how well you try to use your magic to convince this giantess that there is a real troll walking into place.
It will be a performance check. So he's got his hat and tails and his walking cane, and oh crud, rolled a 7 plus 6, 13.
13.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. And what's the range of your spell? I'm assuming you want it as far as you possibly can.
60 feet.
Okay, let's put it up 60 feet, line of sight. There's the troll. It basically appears right to the left of Fathom, right behind a big old tree. Let me change that just for the heck of it.
Do we see the troll up here?
You absolutely have this troll. It's got her attention. It's in her line of sight. In fact, I'm going to move some trees just to make sure. And whether or not she believes it's coming for her, I can't tell you. But that's based on your roll. All right, so Pugil, Silent Image.
Now, can I also shout something?
Yeah.
Or is that an action?
No, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to shout out in Sylvan, "Look out, it's a troll!"
Okay. Fathom. It's your turn.
So I see the troll, and I probably figured out that my companion is doing that. I have minor illusion. I would like to add sound. If that's truly a silent thing, I would like to add the sound effect.
Ooh, okay.
Cool.
Use your arcana or performance ability.
Quite a stack of spells.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was a natural one. But that's a 5 total.
Pizza Dungeon Dice available at reaperminiatures.com.
Yes.
You
Your
need to
results
start
may
rolling
vary.
those digital
Yes.
ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Results may
Lordy.
vary. Hopefully
No,
it's not bad
that
as well.
actually wasn't even a Pizza Dungeon dice. I did give up and use another set of dice.
Oh,
and
okay. Well,
We
that was.
could each
Yeah, they
pick
all
someone
make
else
it.
to send our set of dice to. I think it's time to swap them around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I had such a good idea, and the dice betrayed me.
It is an awesome idea. In fact, even though the
Yeah.
dice betrayed you, I'm giving you inspiration for later use, not for this one.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you.
the sound probably appeared a little bit to the troll's right. Okay. Which is probably going to confuse the giant a little bit. Kay, it is your turn. You're
I'm going to continue moving up to my chosen tree.
okay. You are you've moved up to this tree. I know that I'm right at the top there, right beneath Michael Proctor's image. Yeah, you're hidden underneath. Behind, I'm going to peek you out, even though I know you're fully behind it, just so you can remember where you are on the screen.
Okay.
That is, it would take a double move to get there, but you could pull weapons out or something if you wanted to ready, or not ready, but at least equip something in your hand if you wanted to along the way.
Yeah, I'll get out my bow.
Okay, brings out her bow. And corn cob.
Am I assuming that this giant is of evil intent toward us? Is there?
What was your insight check
Prowl, that
again
is.
on that?
My insight was a 13, I believe.
Yeah, it was aggressive intent for sure.
I did
Okay.
shout out that she was going to throw a rock at us.
Yep.
Okay,
And you-
I'm going
you-
to step out from behind the behind my tree
Okay.
and throw a guiding bolt at level 2 at her.
Ooh, okay.
120 feet. So hopefully I get a
Make an attack. Yeah.
14 plus 5, 19.
19. The guiding bolt strikes her squarely. And what's your damage?
That's 5d6, I think. Yeah. Wait, we're second level or third level?
I think you're third.
Okay, then
Yes,
it's
third.
60s.
Oh, you're going to upcast it as high as you can?
So I would cast it at second level.
Mm-hmm.
7 and 5 is 13. 17 points.
Okay.
And now she glows for the next target.
Yes, the very next person to make an attack roll against her will get advantage. It is Gooseneck's turn.
How far away am I from approximately?
110 to 115 feet.
Okay. Because I can kind of see Kay. She's moved farther ahead.
Yes, she is. She's a good
correct?
45 feet ahead of you.
Okay. I will catch up with Kay and ready my axe and my morning star and my shield.
Okay, I've put you there. I know you're behind the tree safely. I've just pulled you out so you can see where you
Hey.
are.
Thanks.
Abran, it's your turn.
Well, since my partner behind the tree lit her up, I'm gonna light her up with an arrow. So,
Okay, so you step out, shoot, and then step back behind the tree? I'm guessing.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, 19 to hit, and I did 4 points of damage. I'm sorry,
Okay.
6 points of damage.
So 19 hits. You roll with advantage. Did you roll with advantage?
How do I do that again?
Just
I roll
you
two?
roll 2d20 and take the best roll, just in case you get a critical.
Oh, okay, cool. I did not get a critical,
Okay,
and so I did 6 points of damage.
that's still good. All right. She seems particularly upset, and especially at this brazen troll that's walking up at her, and she hurls a rock at it. This rock is the size of, well, almost the size of Pugh.
Oh, phew. I thought it was going to be the size of a normal size thing, but
Yeah, so a small rock, tiny rock,
oh, tiny rock.
a minuscule rock,
Minuscule.
a pebble.
Well, Pugil's at least 3 foot tall.
But he did make that wonderful illusion, so we can't really give him too much.
So the rock breaks right through the illusion. You can, those paying attention, which is everybody not behind a tree, so nobody really, but you can hear a sound of dismay a little bit from her, as though she really expected, you ruined her day. She wanted that rock to just take out the troll. It goes right through it, slams into a young sapling behind it, rips it out of the ground, just wood everywhere, even though it's green wood, and scatters it across the ground. And she looks quizzically at the troll like, oh, you are aware that she's probably not fooled anymore, that is not an actual troll. However, you have wasted her entire turn. Pugil, it's your turn.
Can I guess there's no way to make it make it appear as if the troll is reacting to the rock, dodging, or it just went swish through it.
No, I think what you could have taken away from this, though, in the future is that if you ready an action, you might be able to do that with a readied action in the future. But you feel like it's too late now. It would be delayed a lot.
All right. Then the troll will continue to advance on her and make rude hand gestures that I hope the giant will be able to interpret.
Okay. Oh.
Give us an example.
Make an intimidation check, Pugil.
Intimidation.
Man, that's something I'd never thought I'd hear.
Oh, gosh. Oh, a 19. I rolled a 16 plus 3.
Okay.
Awesome. Good job.
She looks offended, even though she knows it's not a real troll. Someone is giving her... Someone is insulting her.
Now she's looking for the puppeteer.
Yeah. She's looking around through the trees. She doesn't see anyone. Well, she sees movement. You're not hiding that or being stealthy, but she doesn't see a clear shot to attack. Fathom, it's your turn.
Well, it looks like we're just going with aggression, I guess. So I will pop out and Eldritch Blast and then pop back behind my tree.
Okay.
Aggression is
we'll see what the dice allow.
Right. A normal, basic, single-digit roll. You can do it.
Ooh, 16 plus 5, so 21.
Yes. The Eldritch Blast slams against...
Yay!
The rest of the party claps.
Or 3, but...
Okay.
Putting green clap.
She got one!
Thanks for your contribution.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you.
It was good.
That was an
Kay.
icebreaker. Just think of it as an icebreaker.
Ooh. Kay, it is your turn. You are safely hidden behind probably the largest tree other than the one Pugil's behind.
How far am I away from her now?
80 feet.
80 feet.
And there is from your angle, there is a lot of, so let me just point this out here. This pencil is coming down in between you all. This large rocky outcropping is giving her a lot of cover from your particular direction. You can see her head above it, though.
Right. So I
Is there a
think
lot
that I
of
would like
throwable
to...
rocks? Sorry.
Go ahead, Kay.
I think what I would like to do is continue moving, but start circling kind of around to the left,
Okay.
while she's paying attention to things on the troll side of the board, and see if I can get a clearer shot from a different angle.
Okay, this sounds like a stealth check.
Got a 19.
Ooh, very nice. I'm gonna put you up so you can still see you just off the edge of this screen over here. You have
Yep, I
a
can see.
clear shot at her.
Okay.
And I think you could do it. I think you could take the shot even this round if you want.
Sure, I will do that.
You have advantage on this roll because she has not seen you move. Right here in between your tree.
Well, didn't Jason's spell do something? Or is that over?
Errant.
Gave
It's already over.
Errant.
Yeah.
Albrand a big
Oh, okay.
bonus.
Got a 17 to hit her.
Yes,
Okay,
it
Frankie.
strikes, and because you
Frankie.
had advantage on the roll, you do get your sneak attack.
All right. Oh, I rolled well. That's a 16, 19 damage.
19.
Wow.
All right. Ooh, yeah.
Bam! Rock and roll.
You
Gonna wish
can
she had thrown that rock at you and not
hear her
troll.
roar as she looks in the direction of where this rock came from, but she still seems to have a trouble seeing you, even though you've taken a shot. Wow.
I'll take it.
Corncob, you hear the giant Tess. She is distracted and looking over at where you can only assume another member of your party has moved.
When I pick my spells, I took Guiding Bolt at first level and second level. Is that something I can do?
So when you take a spell in 5e, you can cast it at any level. I don't know if Guiding Bolt, if it's a first level spell, you can cast it at first level.
Yeah, I just wondered if I can occupy 2 levels with the one.
Yeah, you
Memorization.
could cast it
Okay.
up higher as well.
I'm going to try to cast again. A little less damage. That's all I got. Still 120 feet, so we're still good there. 12 plus 5, 17.
17 is a solid strike with Guiding Bolt.
Okay, and that's just 46.
Just 46.
Yeah.
And 7, 14.
14, okay. I don't know what you're rolling on, by the way, Jason, but it makes me crave mint from like a candy dish when I visited an ant. When I was
Oh,
younger.
well, it's a slate table on my back porch.
Okay. Oh, and Justin thinks of whiskey stones. It's all
Yeah.
good. They're only good memories. So that was Corncob's attack, Guiding Bolt. It is Gooseneck's turn. Gooseneck, you know if you take this opportunity to attack, while it's glowing with the radiant energy from Corncob's Guiding Bolt, you would get advantage on your attack against it.
Well, I don't have anything. I really don't have a. I have a blowgun. That's about my only ranged attack, and I'm too far out, right?
You're
This
yeah,
point?
you're like 80 feet away.
Yeah. Is she still looking over in Kay's direction?
Yes, she is searching the terrain in Kay's direction to see if she can pick out what struck her.
So could I try making a stealth move up towards the large rock? Would she,
Yes.
if I started, I don't know, hunker down?
If you use your whole turn, you could make it about this far, which is 30 feet, and roll a stealth check while you're at it.
Okay. All right. Where's my stealth? 9 plus 3, so 12.
12. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Yeah.
It's hard for lizardmen to be stealthy,
Well, especially
snow.
in the snow, right?
especially in the snow. Slows me down.
Yeah, you're feeling a little lethargic in this. This is not the best place for you. Abran, however, it's your turn. This is almost invigorating. It's brisk. It's refreshing.
Oh, I love this weather. This is great weather. You're seeing the success of Corncob's spell again. I'm going to take advantage of that and plug her with another arrow.
You have advantage.
I rolled it. Yeah, I rolled an 18. That's the 2. That's the highest of the 2. So that's a. Yeah, and then so I did 5 plus 4, 9 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you peek out and peek back. Okay. She looks super frustrated. She just drops her bag of stones on the ground. And she runs right for Kay. Right for that area. You don't know if it's exactly at you, Kay. She runs, she looks around. I'm going to move her just so you can see where she's looking in between the trees. And she does seem to sight you. She pulls out this double-bladed axe. And she looks like she's going to swing it at you. However, not this turn. She's not. She had to move and to find you. So it is, Pugh, it is your turn. You feel like she's spotted Kay. She's run towards Kay, and it looks like she's about to attack. It's your turn.
Where am I in relation to Kay?
You are about 115 feet away from Kay.
In another county.
But you have a straight line of sight. You're the farthest person back in this whole thing.
As per usual.
I mean, he's safe.
If I close the distance, she's no longer affected by my troll illusion at all, is she?
No, she feels like it's not real.
Okay. So there would be no value in running the troll over there in between her and Kay. She would just disregard it, would be my suspicion.
That would be your suspicion, yes.
Okay. Then I'm just going to shoot her in the face. Oh, you know what? Oh, my bardic inspiration, that's a bonus action, so I can declare that later, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to shoot her in the face. Oh, not with that. I rolled a 7.
Ooh. That is going to whiz right by her. What's the range on your, what are you using to shoot her?
I've only got an 80-foot range with my light crossbow.
Right, it would be disadvantaged to shoot her from this range. But that's okay. You missed her on that shot, so you don't have to roll again.
Okay.
That whizzes by her head. It does not impact her.
Okay. Then I will bardically inspire Fathom.
Yeah, okay. Fathom, you have Bardic Inspiration. Is this a D6 at your level or a D8? What are we at?
It's a D6.
D6, okay.
And,
Fathom.
because Fathom can use that to increase damage or AC because of my college.
Oh, okay. Damage, wow. That's a big deal.
That's cool.
Fathom, it's your turn, speaking of.
Do I still have line of sight now that you've moved?
You have actually clearer line of sight than you did before. Although you
Awesome.
are...
Let's try another Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you are 100 feet away. That's not a problem for Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, it's 120 feet, so I think I'm okay there. So that's 12. Is that enough to hit?
You could use that inspiration to add a d6 to that roll if you wanted.
I can't tell you if that
I'd love
hits or
to use
not
it on
before you
damage
decide.
if I could. I'll go ahead and use it for hitting.
Okay.
So that adds 3. So now it's 15.
15. That exactly meets what you needed to hit.
Okay.
Good decision,
And I rolled
Fathom.
10 damage.
Ooh, nice.
10 damage. I finally rolled well on something.
That's an excellent amount. Okay. All right, Eldritch Blast.
Breaking that bender curse.
Good choice.
I know you can only bend it, not break it.
Okay, you are in melee range. This giant has just come up quickly right on you, has figured out where you are, but has not had the opportunity to attack you yet. It's your turn.
So I have disengage as a bonus action. I'm gonna do that and move back towards my tree.
Yep, you're 30 feet back. You're beside your tree. It's not quite enough to get behind it, but you can at least...
Good enough.
But she dropped her bag of rocks, so...
Right. And then I'm gonna shoot at her.
Okay.
I got a 18 to hit.
That strikes her solidly.
And rolled badly for damage this time. 4 damage.
Okay. All damage is good damage.
Great.
All right. Disengage and attack. And Gooseneck, it's your turn.
Am I in charging distance? Can I
You are
be close with her?
25 feet away from her.
All right. Well, I've got my walking speed is 30 feet, so I'm assuming I can
Yep, no problem.
make it. All right. I'm going to rush her and whack her with my Morning Star. Here we go. Wham! A 12.
A 12 does not hit
Swing
her.
and a miss.
She
Nice build-up, though.
moves aside
Wait,
as
wham.
Whew. Whiff. Okay.
It's the snow. It makes me slow. Shrinkage. Come on.
That's
Sorry,
fair.
sorry, man.
Corncob.
It's the cold.
Well, apparently I have to go up and light the lizard man on fire. How far away am I from her now?
You're 100 feet away.
Oh, damn. Is there another tree between me and her where I could get closer?
If you used your full turn to just move, you could hide behind a tree that's closer. Otherwise, if you decided to go out into the open, you could get, 70 feet away from her.
You guys
She
better
did drop a rock.
come in here because I'm going to get smushed here in about
I'm gonna
2
have
seconds.
to. I'm gonna have to go for the gusto and make the run to a tree that's closer than. I'm trying to get within 60 feet of her. I don't have much left for distance spells.
Okay. Double move. You're within 50 feet of her, but that took all of your turn this time around. I've taken
That's
your...
fine. I know. I got short, stumpy legs. I get it.
I know. Through the snow, though, you're moving. All right. Abran, you see Corncob break off from your position.
Yeah, I'd like to close the distance a little bit. I won't be able to make a tree and still fire an arrow, I'm assuming.
No, you could choose to either make a tree or you could choose to go, stay in the open and fire an arrow.
I'm going to stay in the open and fire an arrow. I'm going to get closer. Close in as much as I can and still fire an arrow.
All right, you can.
Okay. And I got a 16 to hit.
That strikes her.
And okay. And 7 points of damage.
Wow, okay. Okay, she takes her axe. Gooseneck, she's looking right at you. You're right next to her. You feel like this is not going to be pleasant. Her axe swishes down at you. That is a 27 to hit.
Ow! Ouch! Yep, she hit.
Okay. I'm gonna roll these pizza dungeon dice. All
Rhonda,
right.
roll damage for me.
Yeah,
The cold should save you from dying.
I
If it
mean,
slowed you down, it should save you from dying.
Justin could put these in the lower dice roll. We'll see how the damage goes.
Lizard on ice.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey. Ooh, there is a 12 amongst them. That's
What
not
the
bad.
heck?
Howie.
She does 3d12 damage?
Well, that's
Good
her first axe swing.
What are we doing attacking
Can
her
I
anyway?
change class to cranky
Gooseneck.
giant lady?
19. Wait.
It's a bigger miscalculation than the flail snail.
Gooseneck. Her first swing
Yeah.
deals 25 points of damage to you.
Uh-oh.
We should have tried harder to talk to her.
So I'm down to 7.
Okay. She takes a second swing at you.
He's gonna miss.
Swing and a miss.
Dodge.
Is
Oh.
a 24 to hit you.
Oh my God,
I feel like this happened last time, Gooseneck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 21 points of damage. That takes you to 0.
Gooseneck dies.
On her back, well, it doesn't die yet.
How much?
14, 15 plus 21. It's 21 points of damage.
21.
I'm going to
Oh, man.
heal
Mesa.
Do I need
you
to
over.
do
You
I
don't
need to roll for my...
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Yeah.
So I can fix you up if I don't die.
One swing, the backswing cuts deep into your body and knocks you unconscious.
Do you have any inspiration left?
No.
No.
All right.
Okay. Pugil, it's
Play
your
dead.
turn.
We'll be back later.
Well, he's not playing.
He's
Pugil,
not playing. Wow.
it's your turn, Pugil. You see Gooseneck. Even from 120 feet away, you see Gooseneck go down.
Usual.
Oh, wow.
Just in a mist of blood. I'm running the other way. Hell with this.
How far away from her am I?
120 feet.
How far away from her bag of rocks am I?
110 feet, maybe.
Oh, I'm 3 feet tall. There's no way.
Are you going to be a rock?
I'm going to move. I'm going to move as far. I want to try to keep that big rock that she was hiding behind between me and her. And I'll move as close to her bag of rocks as I can while whipping a shot off at her.
Okay. So you're not going to be able to keep the rock between you. I'm going to just sort of illustrate where you are. This is a
I see. I didn't see where I was.
Yeah, 25-foot move for you. You're kind of direct her. You're the farthest away though. You're the least threat to her. But to put the rock between her, you'd have to move way over here out of your area. But you after moving 30 feet, you're a good 90 feet away, so you can. Anne wants this rock to have a backside, and I agree with her.
Very good.
You can make your attack, but it's 90 feet.
Okay, my range is 80.
So you roll at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh wait, I rolled.
Two
My low
natural
roll
20s.
was a. No, I did not. My high roll was a 19, but my low roll was a 12. But my plus to hit is a +3, 15.
That is exactly what you need to strike her from this distance.
Good.
And
Kill her. Kill her.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
That'll do it.
It didn't do it, but it felt good.
I'm sure it
Yes.
did. I'm sure we got 90% left to go. Or
Now
something.
Yeah, I left
now
on
you're
a
just
rage.
on her radar. You just
Yeah, I
you just made her mad, Jackson.
now. Is there any point since he's unconscious? I can't inspire him bardically for his saving throws, can I?
That's
Is that
a good
legal?
question. I would let that go, yeah, if you wanted to. The Bardic Inspiration works for saving throws, so...
That's right.
Oh, wait. It says you have to choose to use it, so no. If it wasn't a choice, then
I
yes.
can't
But
choose to use it.
yeah, because he
Gotcha.
can't,
Okay.
he's incapacitated, he can't make the choice.
He is
You don't
not
even know if she
inspired.
likes man or Astro Man, Bobby.
Yeah.
Okay, well
I
then
do.
I will re-inspire. Well, no, because K is right there. I'm going to inspire K.
Okay, K is inspired.
That's the end of the inspiration, kids. The shawm is out of its juju.
You hear a beautiful tune, Kay. However, Fathom, it's your turn.
Well, I think it's. How does she look? Wounded, at least.
She absolutely looks wounded. Yes.
Okay. So there's
Please
hope.
give us a bonus.
Yeah. There's hope. You're
All right.
here. If I need a perspective from where you are, you're about 30 feet away, behind a large tree. You could step out and do something if you wish.
I thought I was further back still.
No, yeah, you pointed at K.
Yeah, that was
Over near
me.
Pugh.
I'm sorry, I did point
But
at
I've
Kay.
got a
Fathom,
lot of range on the.
yeah, you're 100. You're still 100
Yeah, I'm
feet
back
away.
by Pugh. But my Eldritch spell quite a range.
Yes.
I got 16 and 7 points of damage.
16 strikes, 7 points of damage. Okay. And that's good. It's distracted her from Gooseneck, who's fallen on the ground in front of her. So she looks up at the next strike that's attacked her and sort of makes eye contact across this huge span of space with you. When she does, she also realizes that there is an elf running quickly at her across the open snow. She doesn't notice the corncob who's hiding behind a tree.
Oops.
Okay. That's good.
I am going to start by shooting at her again.
Okay. Yeah. Right in here.
That didn't roll right. All right, that one's actually straight. 18.
Strikes.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
You can add a D6 to that if you want with your inspiration.
You can.
Oh, right, the Bardic Inspiration. I will do that.
Yes. Please add more damage.
More damage. Yes, that is another 5 with the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, 14. That's awesome.
Okay. And then I'm going to book it and try to put some more distance between me and her.
Okay.
Rational choice.
Yeah, looks good.
Pull back a little bit more. You're there for distance, but I'm going to pull you. I'm hiding you behind the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And, all right, so step aside, attack. And Corncob, it's your turn. She does not see you behind the tree. You are a good 45 to 50 feet away.
I'm going to lean out just as far as I need to do to throw a cantrip at her, and she'll need to save 13.
Okay.
It's
Is this wisdom?
Toll the Dead. Yeah, wisdom of 13.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, that sounds good to me. So, and she's already damaged, so I'm going to roll a d12, and then do I get to anything from Bardic Inspiration?
Are you also inspired? You can only inspire one person at a time, or can you inspire
okay, never mind
multiple?
then. Sorry, never mind.
Okay.
No, I can only inspire one at a time.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, 9.
9. That's still good. Okay.
And then if I have any movement left over, I'm ducking behind the tree again.
You do.
I mean, this is an instantaneous cantrip, so
Yep. You just step out, whoosh, a cantrip, and step behind the tree. The tree's
that's all I
not
got. That's all I
huge.
got, guys. Until we're
Okay.
all dead, and then I can maybe heal us if I'm still alive.
Gooseneck, you're very
Hold
slow,
one spell in reserve. That's all I got.
sluggish, thick reptilian
Important job.
blood is spilling out onto the snow. Roll a death save to see how well your body prevents this.
17.
17, that's one save. You just need 3 saves
Good
before
job.
3 failures.
He corked up his gumbo.
It begins to slow a little bit, the bleeding out. Abran, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm going to shoot him with another arrow. This time, I'm going to take the chance and cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
It'll be at a disadvantage. She'll have an advantage on her roll, on her save. But so I rolled a 15 plus 8, 23 to hit with, 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, so this spell, if you need that, is she just has a strength savings throw.
And you said it. She's advantage for some reason.
She's a large or larger creature.
Oh,
has
yeah.
Advantage on
Okay.
the savings throw.
All right, strength at advantage. Ooh, that is a 17. Yep.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
Yep. She
And
is.
can I peel back a little bit?
You can.
I'm still staying in the open a little bit, but I want to peel back probably what I think would be her range of attacking forward.
Yeah, that's about as far as you can get back. You're
Okay.
fairly confident
That's
she
fine.
can't get you melee-wise. All right, so she. What is her move? Okay. That's not good for Corncob. Corncob, you happen to be the closest to her. She steps over she steps over Gooseneck's body and rushes right around the tree towards you. And I'm sorry, I'm going to move your hiding spot for a moment so everyone can see. Because her axe swings down first, one right overhand at you. Oh.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Kill the cleric.
That is 6d12 damage.
Okay.
I'm
Roll
gonna
it, Earl.
add some non-pizza
Welcome to the club, Jason.
dungeon dice
Make a sound tap.
to this.
Oh,
Sick.
I
Wow.
can't be good for that. Oh, double.
Okay,
12
so
that a 1.
6, 9, 3, 8. How many hit points did you have? Because this is going to be close.
I had 30, but now I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. This is just slight of dead. 60 would have to kill you. So this is 23, 20, 33, 30, 41,
Oh, geez.
50,
Now it's more than I did to her.
57 points of damage.
All right. So I'm pulped.
Okay, her first swing swings through you solidly.
That's just the number one.
I should have got a saving throw for my pipe. Oh, well.
And she just looks around and she identifies Kay, who's right there, just behind a tree, but she can see you clearly. And so she's knocked 2 of you. She's slashed through 2 of you. She has another attack. She's frustrated. Actually, she is going to throw her great axe at you, Kay, from here.
Good Lord.
Don't get her, Abran. What's wrong with you?
She swings her great axe, throws it at you, leans into it. This is a disadvantage because she's not really made. This great axe is not made for throwing. So disadvantage shot. That's a Does a 19 hit you?
Yes, it will.
Okay. So this great axe, this is an improvised weapon though, so it's not really as good as she wants it to be. So it's just 1d4 plus strength is the way we go on improvised weapons. That is 9, 10, 11 points of slashing damage as it slashes through you. Through a part of you, like a shoulder.
Down.
Yes.
Play dead, everybody play dead. Oh wait, I'm dead already.
Pugil, it is your turn. This giantess has laid out Gooseneck, charged towards Corncob in one blow, and then thrown her weapon aggressively at Kay and struck her.
See, we knew she was a bitch from the start.
Wow.
It's your turn, Pugil.
How far away am I from her bag of rocks?
You are like you're like 110 feet away from her bag of rocks, 100 and maybe 100.
Okay.
But from her, you're only 80 feet away. Or yeah.
I think what I will do, I will cast a well, no, because that's 30 feet. Is there a place that she can't see that's within 30 feet of me that is likely to what I'm thinking is I want to cast a minor illusion of a noise or that will distract her from Kay.
Okay.
And I want it to be able a place that she can't see that would be reasonable for a noise to come from.
There's a place 20 feet away from you that you could hide behind. And
but there's nothing close.
Yeah, so there you are, Pugil.
Okay.
You could
Okay.
you could move, and you can see her. She's way off in the distance from you, right?
Yeah.
You could duck behind this little tree here and cast something in between, out there 30 feet.
Yeah, that's not really going to work. You know what? I'll just duck behind that tree and shoot her with my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm trying to be fancy, but I just don't see how I can do it. 11, 14.
14
that's a good crossbow shot.
It's a great crossbow shot, but she just deflects it away. Her skin is a little tougher than that.
Curses.
It is Fathom. It's your turn.
All right, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
There we go. Now we're getting it.
But sadly not effectively enough, I don't think. 12.
Come on, start tromping that pentagram in the
No,
snow. Let's get him out here.
Slash it. It cuts the air beside her and continues on. And she looks over that way towards where the blast came from and sort of wipes some blood out from her eyes that's impairing her vision. She looks injured, but that did not strike her.
How far away am I from her? Because maybe I'll just kind of look like I'm in view to distract her from some of the closer people.
You're about
Since I just took the last shot.
50 to 60 feet away. You could move out.
Yeah, I'll stand out a little. Yeah.
Okay, you're basically side by side with Abrin.
Because if she hits me, I actually would be able to damage her more than if she doesn't. But that's if I don't go down.
Right.
It does require not going down.
No, so just talking to our technical director. I'm not opposed to that. We are probably safe, though. Yep. Okay, it is Corncob's. Wait, I'm sorry. It's Kay's turn.
So I would like to grab the big honking axe that she just threw at me
Yeah, it's only a couple steps behind you.
Yep, I will grab that, and I'm hoping that kind of gets her attention, and then I'm gonna book it. What I'm trying to do is get her to follow me, so that she'll be chasing me and drawn into closer range to the rest of the group without necessarily,
Okay.
charging at them.
Yeah, make a persuasion check. With advantage, she seems pretty heated.
Persuasion.
Ooh.
14.
Booga.
Ooh, 14. She immediately, her eye picks out that you've picked up her weapon. This is hers. You shouldn't be picking it up. She
Well, then
seems
she shouldn't have thrown it at me.
upset about it.
Solid point.
And you move, like, as you're heading towards the party with it, or?
I'm kind of going for a drive-by, so
Okay.
kind of along parallel to where the party's going.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right. Okay. Axe and move. Corncob, make a death saving throw.
And what is that, a D20?
Yeah, it's a Constitution save, basically.
Oh, well, I get a +3.
Well.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong dice. Hang on a second. I assume it's not on a D12.
It's a D20.
Okay. So a 15.
Okay. You are saved. 1 round, 1 save. All right. All right. It is Gooseneck. Make a death saving throw as you're still bleeding out into the snow. No?
So we get a Constitution bonus?
Well, I think I said that wrong.
Or it's
just a straight roll.
Straight roll, okay.
Straight roll.
Right. 11.
11. That is a save. So you have
take
two
it.
saves.
2 saves.
Abram.
I'm gonna plug her with another arrow.
Okay.
That is natural.
Third save,
20.
you get another green stamp book, Gene.
Whoa,
Ooh,
natural
natural
20.
20.
Good job, Abram.
Good job. Killer.
I get
Right in her
2
eye.
attack dice, right?
You get 2 attacks. Let's resolve the first damage first.
Okay. So the first damage was 7 plus 4, so that's 11 points of damage. And then do I roll it again?
So as you're knocking the other arrow, you can
Okay.
see her begin to fall over. She was just hanging on there. And so she goes down to her knee, and then she slumps forward into the snow, bleeding out.
Take her head. She can come back. Cut her head off.
I can't leave rounds yet because we have people bleeding out. Abram, you have a move left if you want to use it.
I'd like to. Can I make it to Corncob?
You cannot, but you can make it closer to Corncob.
Yeah, I want to make it Corncob. I have a Cure Wounds spell I'm going to try on him.
Okay.
Who had the
If he's
fancy
close,
potion?
I've got the balm.
It is Pugil's turn. Pugil.
Start
I'm going to
running,
move
Cujo.
toward. Yeah, I'm going to book it over to the wounded guys with the healing balm.
Okay, a double move will actually get you right to Corncob, but that uses all of your actions and everything to move there.
Okay, well, since he's okay, well, then move past next time, Abram. Move to Gooseneck, and I'll balm up Corncob.
Yep, you can totally
Okay.
tell him that. And then Fathom. I'm gonna stop this.
Oh, I like the grimacing and grunting and giggling.
I know. I'm just gonna go back to a mountain pass chill wind.
Do you have
Fathom.
anything with goats in it, Frank?
Yeah, I do. I mean,
I'm just asking for Pugil's sake.
Maybe you
That's
can
so
send your
sweet,
troll
Chris
Luke to go look for Mark. Actually, just have it hold a sign for Mark.
Fathom, is there anything you wanted to do for this?
I have no helpfulness, so I want to go over and make sure she's really, really dead and not gonna like surprise us or something.
Okay. double move over.
In case she's making her saving throws or anything.
Yeah. Eat her heart. Eat her
That's
heart. That's
fair.
the only way.
That's totally fair. There you go, Pugil. I
Yeah.
just had a little.
Get them goats. Mark, where are you, Mark?
Remember your good friend.
Okay. Kay.
So I am going to head back towards the fallen giant, drag in the big axe with me,
Okay, a double move will
and
get
as soon
you.
as I can get close enough, I'm going to smack her with it, which I imagine is quite an effort.
Yeah, so you won't be able to smack her this round, just dragging it over there, but you're ready for the next round to smack.
Good enough.
Corncob, make a death saving throw. You've had one save so far.
18.
Okay, that's 2 saves. And the reason I'm doing this for anybody watching, a natural 1 is 2 automatic failures. So we gotta keep this in line. Gooseneck, make a saving throw. You've had 2 saves.
Here we go. 8.
8, that's a fail. So your blood that was flowing a little bit better is starting to loosen up and move quicker than you want. Abram, a double move will get you
He shouldn't be bleeding out. He's a lizard.
A double move will get you to Gooseneck, but you will not be able to cast anything at this time.
Okay.
What's the range on that spell? Is it
Touch.
touch? Ah, doo-doo.
Cure Wounds is touch. Healing Word is from a distance if you had that.
Yeah, it's touch.
I think our dead cleric had that.
It is Pugil's turn.
I'm going to grease
Actually,
up the
not this
cleric.
time.
You're going to grease up the cleric. All right, roll those healing dice. You have that salve. Is it good for 3 uses,
Yes.
I believe? Or was it 1?
Yes, it's 3.
Okay.
So how many of what dice do I roll?
I think it was a 3rd level cure, so that would be 3d8.
Okay.
Wow. I want some of that
For
grease.
one use of it or all of them?
1 use. That's 1 use.
One use is
Wow.
3d8.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
If I haven't forgotten them, I still have spells.
Yeah, here we go.
You have
I'm
not
going to grease the
forgotten
clearic. Where's my other d8?
them. Grease.
Ah, here we go. 7, 6, 14.
14. Corncob, you
No,
have
that's-
14 hit points. And
All right.
you come to consciousness with Pugil. Like it's a massage over you with this.
Yes.
ointment.
Gently massaging you with my tiny hand. It's like
I'm going to
Billy
do what I
Bob.
can to put that part of it out of my mind while I try to remember my spells. I'm concentrating
Billy
on
Bob is
baseball.
touching you in your soft part.
Concentrating on baseball.
Fathom,
You'll be okay.
it is your turn, Fathom.
That's a horrible
Speak to
visual.
me. Speak to me. Speak
So
to me.
she's really, really dead. She's really, really dead.
She appears to be
All the way dead.
She appears to be all the way dead.
I can fix her if you
No,
want.
she's going to be
That
in
was
the
kind of
back.
fun.
I'm sorry, what was that, Fathom?
I feel like I should wait until the healing is done before I start searching her for stuff.
Okay. I mean,
Unless it's more efficient.
yeah, it's
More efficient. I can.
You could search now. It's more efficient if you search
All
now.
right, let's
Make an
search
investigation
now.
check.
I want to take my mind off the massaging.
Yes. it's happening. It's happening 15 feet from you.
Abrant's coming to touch me with his abs.
That's
next.
why you have to always be a baseball
I
fan.
want to see that. 14.
14. Okay. You do
I don't think
find
hockey works the same way.
find a pouch that you feel you've hefted it. You feel like there's something in it, which you'll get to perhaps next time. Kay, it is your turn. You have the giant axe in your hand.
All right.
Head off.
So I also want to make sure that the giant is dead, and I'm going to do it by swinging the axe at her a couple times, which I
Okay.
imagine is not going to go super well because you know how it is when you're trying to swing an axe that's really too heavy for you.
Yeah.
But
It's awkward, but it definitely thumps down on her. She makes no movement, no motion. She does not appear to be alive, and you've
She's
definitely
got my
cut her
arrows
more.
sticking out of her head.
She's got quite a few wounds. Everybody's wounded her, I think.
Except for Pugh.
Not me.
I shot her
No,
I
did
twice,
lit
he
her
you
up
crossbow
clown.
her?
right.
I did more damage than you did, you abdominally encumbered nitwit.
Corncob, you are conscious. You see Gooseneck is bleeding out. Aberrant's may or may not get to.
So I still retain the spells?
Yes, you do.
That was my question. Okay. Well, in that case, I will go over and attempt to. Well, I won't attempt to. I'll cast a Cure Wounds.
You
First
can't-
level.
You cannot
I
get
can't?
close enough this round. You can get up and get. You are about
Okay.
20
Well,
feet, 25 feet from him.
I'll limp over and just kind of stand there, I guess, until I can move again.
Okay. I know I'm being pedantic about this, but it's
No, that's
incredibly
fine.
close.
I'm just waiting for the rock dragon or whatever the hell's going to
That's
come
the
out his
start.
neck.
I could go.
Come out.
I gotta wait till I can move again.
Gooseneck, this is
It all
this.
comes down to this.
This is
It all comes
It all
down to
comes-
this, Gooseneck. It's
Well,
make
I've
a
only
saving
had
throw.
one failure.
No, you're right.
I've got
one.
one
Oh,
failure.
if you roll a 1, though.
A one.
it's-
If I roll a 1.
Yeah.
You got a
I've got-
5%
I've also got
chance
two
of being
successes.
dead.
Don't
Gooseneck.
Don't be
All right,
me.
here we
Don't-
go.
Don't run to
16.
this.
16.
Ah.
All right, we will end it here. We don't have to go through this treachery anymore. I know everybody will get to you in
Whatever
time.
scaly gods you worship.
Your blood closes over, and in the next round, or in the next time, Aberrant is able to get to you and touch you with Cure Wounds. Aberrant, go ahead and cure him up.
I'm gonna do a level 2 so I can cast 2 d8s, right?
Okay. Yep.
And so it's a total of 9 points.
Okay, you have 9 points, Gooseneck.
Thank you, Aberrant.
Ooh,
As I stroke his 8-pack.
He hasn't leveled yet. He's only got a 6-pack.
Oh,
I got my
6-pack.
Yeah. Whew, you defeated a giant.
We
How
are
many hit
Does
points
anybody
do we
else
have?
need healing?
Barely. We barely defeated a giant.
You still need healing?
How much?
I got
What
9
was the
hit
total
points.
damage
I
we
mean,
did?
Okay,
on
hang
the-
on.
We can.
You know.
We could also just sleep it off.
Your total damage was
Well-
140. If you're
Wow.
We just slept a little while ago.
Wow.
So
Okay, cool.
I can do a Cure Light or Cure Wounds for 2d8 if you want. Will that help?
Yeah, definitely. I've got 9 hit points, so.
All right. Excuse the grease. It's just something between me and Pugh.
A little
Don't be
greasy
bitter.
over
No,
All
there.
at
right.
least it didn't involve the ghost.
11 more. You may have 11 more.
Thank you.
so I'm gonna tell you what you found in that bag now. That since you were
I hope
searching
it's
it.
a lot.
I mean, I don't want to disappoint, but it's maybe not what you hoped for.
Elk jerk.
A magic bow.
Got a damn big heart. We could all eat that heart, probably.
A gnome chick.
Octopus.
I need to make a weapon out of one of her bones, I think.
You do.
That's a good idea.
She has large bones.
Can you make me a weapon out of one of her bones, too?
Sure.
I imagine
Yeah.
a
Would you
leg
like
bone
big-
shillelagh would be pretty cool.
I am going to actually I
can
let
do
you roll
that.
last time, so I'll roll this time. Let me get these pizza dungeon dice. I want to use the pizza dungeon. That way, I could just say it's the pizza dungeon dice that did it. Okay. Yes. So you find her pouch, and it's hefty. It's weighed down a little bit. You find 230 silver pieces in her pouch.
Wow. Are these deluxe giant silver pieces or regular Sears silver pieces?
Regular silver pieces.
How
Dang,
does she even pick them up?
I don't know. You'd think they'd be giant silver pieces.
They're tiny to
Yeah.
her.
So that's like 23 gold. This is a poor giant.
That means she
Is that all
buys
she
stuff
has?
from humans.
We gotta look around the rock and
Was that 230? You say?
230, yeah. I mean, you figure she has a home somewhere.
Well, I want to walk
guessing
over
it's
to
the
the
ocean
bag of
by the
rocks she dropped and check that bag of rocks.
Oh, you're going to check out the bag of rocks. Make an
It's
investigation
probably all
check.
diamonds, is what I'm thinking. Diamonds, sapphires, probably.
Investigation.
Yep.
does anyone see any elk?
17.
Okay. So as you dig through this, you realize that not just rocks are in here. There are 10 gems. Each of these gems
I
are
told you.
worth, they're a varied amount, a varied type rather. So there's jade, and onyx, and diamond, ruby, emerald. Not huge value, but each one is worth about 50 gold.
Seems like a lot to me. I'm just a poor cleric.
Yeah. And let's see. I'm going to let you do this. Roll me a percentile dice pugil.
15.
15. Okay, roll one more time.
78.
78. You find a potion of superior healing.
Woohoo!
And you
Hang on to
find
that.
another potion, which, after just a short test of, you realize that drinking it will turn you ethereal.
Ethereal?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, I said ethereal, and Siri
I
thought I was talking to her.
Ethereal and Siri are
Siri
very
got
close.
very excited about that.
I know. She's like, "Oh, ethereal."
Yeah, he used to my list.
Yeah. So a potion of etherealness.
So how many gems were there?
There were 10
10.
gems, each worth about 50 gold pieces each.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry, that. I mean, I don't even want it in the background. It's just I don't know how it got there.
Oh, no. It's a nice octopus.
That's a giant's pet octopus.
All right, how beat down are we here, kids?
Well, I was
Nap
going to
time.
ask, you greased me up for 15. Did Michael, did you give me any healing too?
I haven't yet. If you need some, I can.
Okay.
We need
Yeah,
to find
well,
some place
I wouldn't
and
mind
rest.
I wouldn't mind getting hit with another one.
Well, I only
I've got
have
a
one
really
spell
big
slot
one
left.
for all of us still memorized, but
Yeah. Are we gonna camp out and chill and bask in our victory and roast up some giantess? Oh,
No.
I'd
Yeah.
also like to
Well, let's
look
check around the other
back
side of the rock.
Yeah, I'd like
Yeah.
to go investigate the other side of the rock, please.
Okay.
she's probably
How
got
do you
an
go with that,
enormous
Brand?
liver as well.
When you investigate the other side, you don't notice that the. I'm pulling the giantess off there. Little respect.
We're gonna
for
eat her.
the dead.
But,
Um,
I grabbed a bone for.
she's got more
For
abs
corn
You
than
got
you,
several bones.
Abran. I don't know if you can see,
Yeah.
but this giantess has. Oh, you can't. It's shadowed, but she's got some abs.
yeah, I'm gonna fillet her abs off.
He's going to eat the abs of his
Eat the
enemies.
abs of your enemies to make your own abs. That's
Yes.
Right, abs.
some old school logic.
I will absorb my enemy's
Yeah.
abs.
This is how I shall gain abs.
Yes.
So you go behind the other side of the rock, and when you do, You don't notice anything unusual. You've actually been, well, Fathom's been there. Pugil's been there. This is where the bag of rocks that she dropped was. But you see in the distance an entrance. It looks like what would be an entrance into the mountain itself.
Ooh. That's where we're
So
going.
there's no elk here anywhere.
Not that you can see, no.
Is that entrance where we're going? Or is that more like a home where a bunch of
How
other
about
giants
yeah?
live?
This was your Dante or your whatever.
Would you
The
like to
dagger?
refer to your dagger? The dagger
Dagger,
is
that-
pointing
Yes, I would.
towards the
I would like to
entrance.
refer to my deck.
That's where we're
Are there a
going.
bunch of giant
We're
footprints
going.
coming in and out of the entrance? Or
It doesn't matter. That's where we're going.
I think we need to. Let's take a nap before we go.
You could take
yeah,
a nap.
we need to be restful.
In the
We're the
shelter of the
geriatric
rock
party.
here?
We need a nap. Yes.
Whoops.
Yeah.
We taking a
should
short rest
finish
or a
healing
long
up.
short rest?
Long.
Long rest?
Yeah.
I
Does a
say
short
we- I
rest
say
heal
we-
the people who aren't feeling well?
They could. A short rest can
It doesn't
heal
get
people.
spells back, does it?
Some people can get spells back. Some people can't.
So let's
I
just
mean,
do a
I'm
long
actually
rest then.
fine. I can go on watching stuff. But
Yeah, let's.
How
let's
long
try
will the
that
long
watch
rest?
Don't
thing
do a
again.
long rest.
Yeah.
I need another healing spell.
Yeah, one of
Still half
so
down.
just to lay out the quick rules for you, one of the issues with a long rest is you'll have to wait the whole day and then take your long rest over the night again. It's once per 24 hours you can have one. A short rest, you only have to wait an hour.
Ah.
I don't know if we're really in a huge hurry.
Might not
I
be.
mean, given that was at least one giant living in the cave and possibly others, maybe it wouldn't be a bad thing to just surveil the cave entrance for the rest of the day, see if anything else comes and goes, and then rest overnight and then hit it in the morning.
Yeah.
That seems
We want to be
wise.
in
Good
top
logic.
form to run away.
And if anything comes in the camp, we kill it.
what if it's a fluffy little bunny rabbit?
Dead.
Kill
We
it.
kill it.
Dead.
Kill it and eat
Dead.
it.
Kill it.
Harvest
Dead.
its bone.
Red cap. Kill it.
Kill it.
Fucking
So,
mushroom. Kill it.
are we gonna move away to a vantage point where we can see the cave
So that
and but be less likely to be spotted from the cave and camp?
so this is a pretty good
Aren't we
vantage
right
point for
beside
that.
that place?
Yeah, you
Okay.
are at this rock
Okay.
where you can hide behind, and you can see just in the distance there, in between Michael and Rhonda, you can see the entrance to the cave.
Yeah.
Between
Oh,
Michael
okay.
and
I see it now.
Oh,
So
rock
should we
slide.
take
Tall.
watches and rest up?
Let's do that, please.
Observe. So we're going to observe the cave for the day and then take a long rest. Do we need to roll for observing the cave?
I would first ask, are you going to do it? Are you going to try to? So you can observe and rest at the same time. Are you going to try to hide while you're doing this, or you just want to just make a camp on the other side of this rock?
I think
Let's
we
be
keep the
as
rock
stealthy as we
between us
can.
and the cave. Keep the rock
Hide.
between us.
The rock between you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave you there.
We're
You're
gonna-
s-
Or,
safe enough.
Bob, I'm not going to sit in front of the rock, but behind it.
Right. Then really all you need to do is decide how many hit dice you're going to use to heal. So when you take a short rest, mechanically speaking, you can use up to your level and hit dice to roll, and that's how many hit points you can gain, plus your constitution modifier. So corn cob, as an example, I think clerics get a d8. You can roll up to 3d8 plus your
So
constitution modifier.
why wouldn't I roll that? Why wouldn't I roll them all?
Because you only get half of them back at a long rest. So if you roll them all, it means after the next long rest, you only have one to use the time after that. It's up to you.
I'll roll 2.
Okay. And you don't have to decide.
Where do we
Does
know
anybody get
where-
their healing spell back when we short rest?
I got a 13.
Okay, you're
13
healed
points
13 points back. I don't know if there's any wizards or, well, a cleric, I
27 or
believe.
something.
I believe a cleric gets a number of spell slots back.
Where do we find our?
We need to find that out.
Let me
Where
look
do
for
we-
you real quick. Actually, you know what? If I don't know if you mind, Justin, I'm going to leave this on you. I know we've done this before, but we're like an hour and a half plus in. Did you want to take a 5-minute bio break for everybody? And
I need one.
Sure.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
So
idea.
everybody out there
Yeah,
watching,
that's
we're
right.
going to take 5 minutes to go to the restroom, maybe even grab a drink if we need to, and then we'll be back to join you.
sounds great.
Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back. Achilles Blade, it took us 7 minutes. I had to pour some more bourbon, so you can blame me. I really needed it. We are back.
Cheers.
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 I had to pour more sake, Achilles. I'm sorry. I killed one bottle. I'm on my second. So
Everybody got their short rest in, I believe is what we did. And this whole time you've watched the entrance. You have not seen any more coming or going of individuals or creatures or anything outside of that entrance to the cave.
Cool.
Do any of the nature people want to go over closer and check it out? No is an acceptable answer.
Well, but before we approach, we might want to decide who's carrying those 2 healing potions that we have. We have the
Ooh, I
superior
need
healing
one.
that we just found.
I seem to be taking the most damage.
Yeah, but you also go
If
down
If you pass
immediately.
out, you
so
can't take a heal.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I need a healing
But if
potion.
we know what
taking it
pocket
more
he
often,
puts it
but I
in,
think
we can.
Who's going to be
I
my
think I
healing
took
potion
most
buddy?
ever in one shot. I got spells. I suggest we distribute them among the party, though, because that way, if you're dead, we might be able to help you.
I think Gooseneck should
Yeah.
have one.
I'll take
sure.
Okay, one for
Do
Gooseneck.
you want the greater or the superior?
one. It doesn't matter. Whichever one you want to give me.
I think we should keep the superior in the hands of someone who isn't always engaged in fighting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then Gooseneck gets the greater. And that would be, well, Everin's got healing spells, so probably me or Fathom are the other ones who stay at least distant
Sure.
from combat.
Yeah. Okay.
Fathom,
I
do you
trust
want
you.
it?
You are the nimble wit. You are the
Alright.
nimble wit.
Nimblewit holds on to the greater or the superior healing then.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
You're heading for it?
So we did a short rest.
You did a short rest, but if through our errors, Pugh, if you didn't have spells you should have had, please take them. Don't worry about taking a short or long rest or anything like that in that case.
Do we need to take a long rest so we can heal up?
I think you've healed up. It's a matter of spell slots, I think, for is the question.
I only have one spell
take
slot left.
You can take the long rest if you wish to. That just means there might be some stray creatures during the night.
Do I recover any spells on a short rest? I don't know off the top of my head.
You know what? Let me look that up for you. I have a player's handbook right here. I'm not throwing that in your face or anything. Let's see.
Jason should have one too.
Well, it's on D&D
You should all
Beyond.
have one.
It is on D&D Beyond. So let's see. Spellcasting ability.
I don't keep them on my porch.
They aren't weather resistant. This is true.
They are not. Let's see. You regain all experience when you finish a long rest. It doesn't. Which domain are you? It actually changes based on your domain. Are you a life cleric? A war cleric? I forget. I think you're a life cleric, aren't you?
Nature domain.
Nature. I wasn't prepared for you to say that. Okay, let me look. Let's see. I don't think you get anything.
What I'm reading here, it says wizards, land druids, and warlocks recover spells on a short
Yeah.
rest.
I don't
That's
think.
fine.
I don't think you get. You don't get this back from a short rest. I'm afraid. You do
That's fine.
get. You do get your channel divinity back, but you
Yes,
don't
I
get
do. I
anything
never
else.
used it last time, but
Yeah.
yeah, that just means I don't have any long distance offensive, so I still have some healing
Okay.
and cantrips. I got all the cantrips.
Correct, Justin. Okay, so I think you're. I want to confirm because I don't want to push you. Are you going to try to take a long rest here, or are you okay with a short rest, everybody?
I vote
I
short.
didn't really lose stuff, so I'm leaving
Short.
it to
I'm
others.
good either way.
I'll do what the party wants
Yeah.
to do, but all I have is healing spells really left, so.
I feel like we're leaning towards
you-
scouting a little longer then.
Corncob, are you more effective with spells than you are with melee? Do you do
well,
more damage that way?
I took 40-some points off that giant with spells.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had
I-
some
we
pretty
better-
hot
So that's
spells.
a yes.
We better
If
rest.
we're going in this big cave, let's take a long rest so we're all juiced up and ready to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to go over and do some sit-ups while everybody's waiting, but let's take a
So,
rest.
so we need to establish watches.
Yeah, we need to do some watches.
I will take
I think
third
we should
watch.
set up
Hey,
a.
Kay, when you
should
gonna
we
watch?
should
Let's
set up
watch
an SOP
together.
for watches too.
Kay and I are
Probably
watching.
true.
Who watches the Watchers, though?
I'm going to real
I'm
quick
watching
for
the K Watcher.
for everybody's benefit.
Yeah, so
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, so if I wake up in the morning with a knife in my back, we'll all know what happened.
Or a giant
No,
axe.
no. I don't ever. No.
Who's on?
You're a party member.
Who's on first?
I
watch?
think you could. You should wear that axe around. Everybody will think you're a badass anime person.
Kay, you want to go on first watch with me?
Sure, let's do first watch. Nothing ever happens on
Okay,
first
okay.
watch.
Kay and I are going on first watch.
I'd like third
Me and-
watch so I can restore my
Then me and-
spells.
Me and Gooseneck will go second.
It's the
You and
feet,
Fathom
if
get
it is.
third.
Okay.
Yep. That'll work.
Two
Okay.
strongest players in the party.
First watch.
Do you get your spells back then, Bard, Bujo?
Yes, I do. I
You
get
take
my
second,
spell
you're
and
not
my
affected?
inspiration. I don't think so.
Because I don't mind to do second watch if you need to have a longer
I'll do it. It's fine.
resting
I'm good.
span for.
Do I need a longer resting thing? I don't know the rules.
So don't
I
don't long rest until you've at least slept for 2 watches. That would be my recommendation because we don't know
okay.
where this is going to happen. First watch
Okay.
though, who's
And they
taking-
don't need to be consecutive watches.
No, not in this case. The really it's pretty light rules, especially for us. As long as you don't wake up for more than an hour and do something, you're okay. So if you have to wake up and shortly defend the camp and you don't have to do anything else, you can just kind of crash back out and
Okay.
you'll be okay.
Cool.
So who's on first watch?
Kay and
Cameron and
Abraham.
Kay.
Aberrant and Kay. Okay. Aberrant and Kay. Nothing comes out of the cave. Nothing disturbs any of the sleepers. Who's on second watch?
Gooseneck and I.
Dijon, Gooseneck.
Pugil and Gooseneck. Okay. Nothing comes out of the cave. Nothing disturbs any of the sleepers. Who's on third watch?
Corncob.
Fathom and Corncob.
Fathom and Corncob. I like it. Fathom and Corncob. Nothing comes out of the cave. Nothing disturbs any of the sleepers.
All right.
You wake up refreshed in the morning. And as far as you know, nothing has come out of that cave.
Yay.
All
So-
right.
Yeah.
So we're raring and ready to go.
I feel like everybody can take a long rest on your character sheets if you need it.
Okay.
All right.
And then
Let's
you
go
can tell me
spelunking, boys and girls.
exactly. So
Yeah,
you're going to
let's
follow
go.
your SOP for walking order? Okay. Abram.
And the dagger's
anything-
still pointing straight at that, so I don't need to be at the front because we know where we're going now.
Yeah.
So I'll go back to the middle.
Absolutely. It's
Did we get our
Abram-
ropes back?
No. They're-
Yeah,
they
not
were-
the two around the chicken feet. There were two ropes that you lost to the chicken feet.
Yeah. I lost
Yeah.
mine, and I think,
Who else lost one?
I can take it off mine if you'd like.
I'm right here standing, so I'm gonna cheat and pull focus on this right now while I'm standing.
woo.
As you approach this cavern, okay. On the other side of as you approach, it just looks a little bit more welcoming. It is a fairly sheer cliff, probably about 60 feet up. It starts to taper off as though it would be rounded. So it's a very flat-facing cavern entrance as you approach it.
Using my dwarven stone cutting ability, is there any obvious construction or stoneworking around this cave?
No, you can tell immediately this is a natural cavern, and it's just been adopted into a home of some sort.
Okay.
Do any of the people who commune with nature notice anything on the ground, any tracks or anything of concern?
I'll make a nature check. I'm +5.
Yeah, go ahead. Make nature checks for all those that are either skilled with a
19.
natural ability or
I'm not really good at nature.
you don't need to
Well,
make
survival would.
I'm sniffing around the cave. I rolled a 19.
19. Okay, that's good.
I had a 6, so it doesn't really matter what I had.
Who else? That's it. Okay.
Abington,
Wait, 11 for Aberrant. Okay.
caress
Nin-
the nature.
The 19 as you're sniffing around.
Excuse me.
You actually don't see that this is inhabited. You notice that it's not. You expected to see, your expectation is that this was where the giant's lair was. However, the reality is you see no signs that would indicate that this is a giant's lair. This seems more like,
Doesn't look like a giant could fit in there.
yeah, it seems more like
I also was going to ask how tall is the roof?
independent
How tall is the ceiling?
location.
Okay.
How tall is the ceiling?
Well, so getting into this, it's maybe 7 feet tall. None of you have actually entered yet, but the entrance is around 7 feet tall. Yes,
We
Aberrant.
are. I am entering the cave.
Okay. Will you place Aberrant inside the cavern? He's stepping in.
I'll step up with him with my dwarven dark vision or whatever it is.
Okay. So will Corncob?
My bow is drawn as it normally is.
Of course. So
Your abs are glistening.
your abs are glistening with the frost of the mountain.
I stabbed
You
them
got
up
any
this
more of
morning.
that goop?
Yeah.
Usual, you
I
got any more of
produce
that?
my own goop. I got my own goop.
Yeah, you don't need
Let
any
the
of
elf
that.
grease himself.
He's got his ab grease.
Yeah. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's for sale later at the gift shop.
It demands your abs be shining. As you enter, you see that you don't see a lot of signs of activity in here, Abram. Corncob. It actually seems cold. There's bits of snow that have been blown in from the cavern entrance, and also all the walls are incredibly cold and chilled.
I suggest we have Fathom come up with her knife and see if we have a better bead on this cave, if there's a direction within the
Yeah,
cave.
let's see what it does.
Okay.
Good
Yeah.
call. I will enter the cave and, keeping the knife on my palm, see what it does.
All right. Fathom enters the cave.
Oh, I've seen this before.
Okay. Bring Fathom in. You've seen this before? What does that mean? I don't know. I'm worried.
Well, it's a cave. I figure I've seen caves before.
You have seen caves before. That's true. So the knife does not appear to be changing in direction. It actually leads deeper into the cave, Fathom. Pretty clearly deeper. Everybody in here, well, actually, I don't need to. I have your passive perceptions. Ooh, I don't. Corncob, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 13.
Left-hand
13.
13.
And
Fathom,
once again, I didn't check for log traps at the top of the thing.
9.
That's okay.
9 for Fathom. And Abram is a 12. Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 12.
Whoops, wait a
Okay,
minute.
I've got to disappear for a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. We will pretend that as best we can that Abram is with us in spirit. His abs are here guiding us. So
I like Pujol to roll for Abram.
okay,
Okay.
that's fair.
Abram sprints forward into the darkness.
Abram and
He'll stay in the darkness until you get an airbrush.
Abram and
Yeah.
Corncob.
He has dark vision too, so for maximum effect, he charges with his eyes closed.
Yes. And he keeps moving until we hear him shriek.
Put Corncob back. He's not there. Abram and Corncob, your feet, and I'm saying Abram, but it's okay. Your feet sort of brush across, and you look down and you see that there is almost like a web of ice underneath your feet. And when you look, it looks like, it reminds you of a spider web, but it's clearly a crystalline frozen water structure.
Oh,
But
boy.
the floor
No
is
good
Is
solid.
this normal for caves?
Right.
There's two people going. Corncob, what did you say?
The floor is still solid underneath.
The floor is still solid. And Fathom, what did you ask?
I was asking Corncob if this is normal for caves. I'm a city girl. I don't know what's happening.
Okay. Corncob, this isn't normal for caves.
No, it's not normal for caves, says Corncob.
I have concerns. Many concerns.
Hey,
And is the
we still have. Do we have that bone that you took from the giant?
Yeah, I was going to make a shillelagh for you.
Yeah, can you hand it up? I'd like to kind of poke it ahead of myself because there's a ice web up here.
Okay.
Sorry, can I get a recap?
We're walking on
I'll
ice
enter
webs. Into ice webs.
I'll enter the cave and give Corncob the bone he asked
And why
for.
doesn't everyone come in the entrance?
Okay.
yeah? Okay, let's all just go in.
I think everyone's in. Everyone has actually stated they're in, except for Pugh, and Kay. Pugh, and Kay, are you okay with also entering?
Yeah. Yes, I'm in.
Yes.
I'm in.
Okay. All right. Bring everybody in. Just move.
How many of us
yeah.
could the ice spider wrap up in just one round? I mean,
It can't be that bad, right?
Can't be any worse than that giant unless it's a giant ice spider. Then we're in
course.
trouble.
You, I'm afraid, do not notice the creatures that fall down from the ceiling and engage with you.
So they are giant ice spiders.
Oh, I
You're very
sincerely
unpleasant.
apologize and not apologize at the same time. Everybody roll initiative.
Doo-doo.
Let's
20.
see.
Where's our fire
Oh.
wizard when we need him?
I know this is
That
this is
20
the
gives me
time.
a 19.
Let's see. Corncob, you sound pretty excited about a 19. Goose.
Jason, we can't hear you.
Why not be excited about every roll in life, Frank?
I love it. I think you should be excited about every roll. Abram, what was your initiative?
I had a 17.
Okay. I am trying to get some appropriate. I apologize. All right. What was that, Abram? 17?
Yes, sir.
Pugil, what was your initiative?
7.
7 for Pugil. And Gooseneck.
I also had a 7.
K.
9.
Fathom.
17.
17. Okay. So I will say this is a great episode for Michael Proctor. Corncob, it's your turn.
This bone I'm holding, would that do me any better than my staff for a shillelagh?
You don't feel like you feel like either would make appropriate shillelaghs for you.
Okay, I'll use my giant bone as a shillelagh and whack the first spider I can see.
Yeah, there's one right in front of you. So
Oh, good.
I'll let Anne move you up right in front of it to whack.
I was hoping there was one right in
It's
front of
hard
me.
to get much closer.
Oh, 17 plus... so 19.
No, the corncob. 19 hits.
Okay. Oh, actually, it's plus 5, so 17 plus 5, 23 or 22, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, 1d8 plus 3. Yeah, 6.
Okay. Anything else?
Ooh-wee.
No.
Okay. They
Could try to talk to it, but who gives a shit? We're just going to beat the crap out of them.
So they appeared, they slung down, webs shoot forth from both of them at Abram and Corncob. Abram, that's a 24 to hit you with this web.
Ouch!
You are restrained as it wraps around you, sort of frozen. This cold, frosty web comes out from it, and then it sort of moves up back to the ceiling as though prepping to pull you up. Corncob, this is a 12 to hit you. Does that hit?
My armor class is 18.
All right, so it just sticks down at your feet. It does not get a good shot at you with its icy webs. Abram, it is your turn. You are restrained inside this webbing. As an action, you can try to break out with your strength.
Okay. Or is there another option? Anything else?
Freeze to death.
Yeah, I would. Wow. No, that's probably the other than remain.
Chow.
You being
Those are
restrained.
so dour.
Being restrained doesn't mean you don't have to attack. So you could stay restrained inside the webbing and try to attack with a bow or something, or you could try to break out. But while you're restrained, you're not able to move and you're at disadvantage on your attacks.
I'm going to try to break out. And so do I use my save? Is this a savings throw strength modifier?
You can use it is a strength saving throw, yeah, basically.
Okay. I got an 18 total, 14 plus 4.
Wow. Abran flexes the abs and the spider webs shatter off. Ping, ping, ping. That was epic.
It was.
That was your turn, but yeah, little bits of web going to where they can't restrain you. It was
Do I fall? Am I back on the ground now?
Yes,
so
you are
I
back.
fall back to the ground?
Normally on the ground, yeah. Just you did the hero landing. Boom.
With the one knee down. Douche.
Yes.
Yeah. One hand on the floor, the other one back.
Yep.
The other one,
Like
kind of
Captain
touching
America.
my abs just to make sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Showing off those chaps with no posterior that you're wearing.
It paid off doing those sit-ups this morning.
Famous Alvin Assless.
Warmed up. Oh.
Fathom, it is your turn.
So as a bonus action before I attack, I would like to just brandish the dagger at them just in case it's something special about the cave that would put them off.
Good thinking, Fathom.
Yeah. Make an advantage intimidation check.
Uh, 22.
Wow. They see
I rolled
the
a
dagger.
19 for once.
The glow sort of vroom, vroom, comes out from the dagger. And you can see them sort of cower away from it a little bit, as though perhaps there's some sort of magic in the dagger that they are afraid of, or at least hesitant to be close to. They don't immediately disengage, but they do immediately sort of pause and give their attention to the dagger. Not to you even, it's to the dagger.
Well, I will, if I can get between Abran and Corncob, I'll go ahead and do a melee attack for once instead of a magic.
Okay, is this with the
try
dagger?
to hit one of them with the dagger. Yeah, try to hit one of them with the dagger.
I'm going to move you up in between Abran and Corncob. You can choose to hit either one of these spiders.
Well, let's hit the one that webbed Abran.
Okay, the one to your left.
So that is 18.
That's a solid strike.
Let's not get excited about damage on a dagger, though.
Oh, well, you know.
Fix your dice.
Oh, actually, I rolled max
Rolling
damage,
dagger.
5 points, and I don't know if it does anything special.
5
5
points.
points of a normal dagger.
Roll 5d8 extra.
Oh.
Holy shit.
What?
Well,
I didn't
guess who's
even
moved to the
have
front of
that.
the party?
Dang, now I'm nervous about that dagger.
Yeah, I guess who's running point from now on is...
So 16, I'm asking Kay to do my math. 16 plus 11, that's 27, I think. And one more is, what did I just say it was, 27?
Yeah.
27.
31.
Okay.
31 total.
This spider sort of curls up, it freezes on its back with its legs constricted and is no longer a threat as this dagger. You've pierced it and it's frozen. You watched ice sort of course out from around the impact point and encompass this spider until it's like encased in a thin sheet of ice and stopped moving.
Ice,
I know who's
baby.
poking the next
Ice
giant.
creature.
Okay. Wow, Fathom. All right, attack with the dagger. Corncob, it is your turn.
You just made up for every
Corncob.
tiny low
Yeah.
roll you've ever done. In one roll.
Yeah.
That was badass.
So you need to. I'm going to toll the dead. The one
Okay.
in front of me, I've already damaged it.
Yep.
So you need to save on a 13.
That is a save.
Okay,
Hey, why'd the
go
world
with
just
you then.
screen shift?
I don't think I can do anything else. So
How much damage was that? I mean, oh, I saved is nothing, huh? I'm sorry.
save it. I believe there's nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Just a cantrip.
Corncob, Fathom. K.
There doesn't really look like a lot of space. I think I'm just going to pull out my bow and keep an eye out for other spiders so that if more show up, I will shoot them.
Okay. You do make a perception check since you're actively looking.
Seven.
7. Okay. Yeah, you've got your bow honed, trained, and ready. You don't see anything else in the dark recesses of this cave.
All right.
Pugil.
I can't shoot the spider that's because I got corncob between me and it, correct?
You can, but the spider's got a little cover from corncob is all, so it'll be a little harder to hit.
All right, so if I were to scamper around that stalactite, I could shoot it next turn?
Actually, I think it's close enough to you that you could get there and shoot it this turn. Will you move
Okay.
5 feet forward more? Right there. Yes. Perfect.
I'll scamper right there and shoot the spider.
Okay.
Uh, 16.
That strikes into the carapace.
6 points of damage.
Okay. It's 20. All right. Gooseneck, it's your turn.
Can I clear between Corncob and the other side of the stalactite? Or stalagmite, whatever.
Yeah,
stalag-
you'll have it's stalagmite. Technically, you'll have to sort of walk over Pugil's area and get like in front of Pugil.
Leave room for Fathom.
So I've got enough room to whack him.
Yep.
All right, here we go. 16. Is that it?
Yes, it does.
All right. That's 1d8. 10 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Slap. Bam.
Yeah, you can,
Boom.
just a bit of ice shatters off of their body, but still alive.
Ah.
Corn Cob, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna shillelagh it again.
Okay, this is the
Since
bone
it's too
shillelagh.
wise for my spells. Yeah. 16
Yes.
plus 2. Okay. So, and that is 1d8 plus 3. Nine.
9. Okay. You watch you break open the hard carapace, and a little bit of spider clear spider goo sort of comes out as its legs slump to the ground. Its body stops moving. You have clearly and easily destroyed it.
Woohoo.
Ha! I want to know more about that dagger.
Yeah, no kidding. That's pretty
Well, my
sporty.
guess is it's just effective here. My bet is it doesn't do that everywhere.
It's a good guess, but you have effectively.
We don't know that. Maybe it's effective against cold creatures.
You've taken out the
So
spider.
I have a question.
All right.
Yes. Go ahead, Apron.
As when I was wrapped up and getting pulled up, how high was I pulled up before I broke free?
About 15 feet.
Was I able to see or I was tied up and everything, but I was able to see up higher to see if there was anything else going on up there.
Yeah, you saw other slightly smaller specimens of these ice spiders on the ceiling, and they scattered away, especially at the brandishing of the dagger that Fathom had out before her.
Ah, okay. Good job, Fathom. Let's investigate
Pretty
more.
nifty dagger.
Deeper.
Deeper into the cavern? Okay.
Yeah.
You scan the roof already, right?
Yeah.
Should we all
I
start
think
kind
Kay
of
looked
looking
up on
around?
the roof. I wanted to see if there's anybody else wrapped up in there.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good thing to check for.
Yeah, that's a good thing to check for. Are you going to? Well,
We
you're.
all
Should
investigate.
I have seen that?
If you light a
If I
torch,
saw the spiders. Okay.
If you-
I have
dark
dark
vision.
vision.
light it. So dark vision is dim in the amount that you have, and I think for you it's 60 feet, right?
I have a
Okay.
torch.
So as soon as you light a torch and you get bright vision up to your 60 feet, and it's about 40 feet the ceiling in this place, you can see wrapped up in like these icy cocoons animals of the forest, or animals of the mountain, if you will. You don't see anything as large as the elk that was being pulled by the giant, but you do see like a small deer. Also tiny, relatively tiny, like large hares, a fox, a wolf. The largest thing you see, though, is a small deer that's encased in ice.
Nothing humanoid of any size.
No, nothing humanoid.
Pixies, brownies, gnomes, like that.
No, nothing even pugil sized. Well, that's not true. Nothing humanoid that's pugil sized. For sure, the wolf and the deer probably make Pugil a little nervous because they're larger than he is.
I don't feel like we should cut these down unless you guys really want to.
No.
Not
Let's keep
unless
going.
Gooseneck needs them for bones or something.
No.
Does anyone
no.
feel
Let's
that
go.
someone more melee competent should have this dagger now?
No, you should keep it.
I think you're doing a good job.
I can't guarantee that's
if
going to
you-
happen every time.
No,
Well,
but
we're
you can't
assuming
make
it
it
could,
All right, so-
that's good to know.
So are we done investigating this area? We're ready to press on deeper?
Yes,
Yep.
onward.
Yep, deeper into the cavern. Okay.
So-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, does somebody need the torch? Since I'm assuming we're going back to standard marching order. Since I'm in the rear, or you guys have...
Does anybody
I'm
not have
holding-
dark vision?
I think everybody
I
needs
do
to.
not
I
have
think
dark
Kay
vision.
doesn't have dark vision.
Okay.
I don't have
Oh,
dark
then we'll
vision.
need the torch. You do not?
But somebody has light,
I
don't
do
they?
not.
Can't they cast light on something? But if there's fire, fire is useful to me. If someone's got fire.
Let's just fire up some
Okay.
torches.
Torch?
I can make
Okay.
more
I'll hold
fire.
I'll hold the torch, even though it'll be very low.
So for those with dark vision,
Our knees will be warm.
For me,
it's okay. I mean, just everybody's lit with the
don't light my grease on fire.
the Halloween sort of ghost light
Yes.
from underneath.
Abram's abs are uplit.
Oh yeah, Abram's
right.
abs are just rigid. Perfect. Beautiful. So you how should I describe it? So for those who have dark vision, with a torch, you can see 40 feet of clear light. If you don't have dark vision, 40 feet is very dim, very hard for you to see, but you can see 20 feet, okay. You leave this iced area of the cavern, and it's not too far in where just being deep underneath the earth of the mountain, that and you suspect that the spiders might have had a bit to play as a part of the lair in general. The frost sort of falls away from the walls, and you enter what would be normal sort of cavern. Corncob, you recognize it. The temperature levels out immediately to maybe 50 degrees Fahrenheit for everybody watching.
Oh, it's balmy.
Yeah, it's nice. It's out of the ice.
Maybe the lizard man can be more effective now.
Yeah.
The lizard man
Warm it
feels
up.
a little bit
Ah.
better, and you're in a just sort of a normal passageway.
All right, we'll keep.
Should we looking for animal or traps or monsters or anything?
Okay, everybody make. I'm going to use your passive perceptions for now. Let me sure I get everybody. Pugil, what's your passive perception?
Now, Abran is up front. My passive perception is 11. Abran's
11.
on point.
Yeah, Abran should be
Yes.
on point. Would you put Abran on
Yeah.
point? Yeah. Gooseneck, what's your passive perception?
13.
Okay. And Kay?
13.
13. Okay. A lot of 13s. 12, 11, and a 9.
Who is 9?
So, I mean, we're not judging people on their passive perceptions.
Oh, we need to get an optometrist.
As you head around this sort of darkened cavern, Corncob, Gooseneck, and Kay, you hear almost like a grating, not quite a grating, like something's digging through stone, through hard bedrock. Not like it's soft soil being sloughed up, not like a pickaxe digging through a mountain stone, but like if you would imagine a creature that could dig through solid stone like a badger might dig through soft soil. That's the sound you're hearing from ahead of you.
As a dwarf and a cleric of nature, have I heard that sound before? Or heard about that sound before?
Ooh, make a history check.
11 plus 3, 14.
Um,
I'm sorry. Never mind. 11 minus 1, 10. 10.
Okay. No, there are many creatures that dwell within the earth.
Thank you.
This is a burrowing creature sound is the best you could.
I believe we're hearing
ascertain.
one of many creatures that burrows beneath the earth. It sounds like it's crashing at the living rock itself.
Can't give you more credit than that with a D10. 20.
I'm going to unlimber my giant bone.
Your giant bone is no
Dagger at
longer
the
a
ready.
shillelagh. Wait. Does a shillelagh last 10 minutes or an hour?
Well, I don't know. I just call it when I want it, I think, because it's unlimited.
Oh, you're right. It's cantrip. All right. Okay.
At least that's the way I understood it.
Yep, it is cantrip. It's a bonus action. You can do it. Yeah. That is your
Okay.
take. on
I'm
it,
ready
Corncob.
for whatever comes around the corner.
Okay. Do
Maybe we need that dagger up here again.
Can they tell a direction?
No, unfortunately, beneath the caverns, with what everybody rolled or what everybody's perception is, it is just somewhere ahead of you in the cavern complex.
All right. Well, should we actively start slinking ahead and searching? And I don't know.
I think we should proceed with caution, and I think we should have Fathom with that dagger at the ready.
Abran,
So-
be
I have that
tapping
dagger
the
out for
floor
sure.
in front of you.
Yep.
Tap the floor in front of you with your bow or a stick or something, because you don't want the hollow. Something may be digging the floor out from under you, and you're going to fall in.
I was going to do that with that bone too.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get him to set off a trap.
Abram,
That'd be an added benefit.
Let him know we're here, Abran.
I want to practice some stealth and track forward a little bit. and see what I can see. So should I
Okay.
make a stealth roll?
Yes, absolutely. Make a stealth check.
You got to make a savings
Ooh.
throw when you fall in the hole.
So I have a +6 to stealth. So I rolled a 12. I have an 18.
18. Okay. So you creep around the corner, Abram, and at the base of a stalagmite, a large sort of dual column of stalagmites, you see a creature, a mini, not mini, like a three-legged, three-armed creature. It reaches beneath the stalactite, pulls out something, and puts it into their mouth, which is orientated towards the top of their head, and just starts chewing on it. This creature looks like it's feeding on something that is digging out of the earth.
And it has no idea I see it.
It did not see you. No, it did not detect you.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So who was right behind me?
Nobody.
It's
Corncob?
it's Corncob. I wouldn't say Corncob was right behind you, but Corncob is behind you.
Corncob
right behind her. No,
was next.
no one stands right behind an
I
elf.
signal Corncob to come up and tell him to approach quietly. So I want him to come up and see this as well.
Okay.
But I keep my hidden position. I do not attack yet. Contrary to my nature,
Okay.
I do not attack
I'll
yet.
come up and have a look.
Okay. Corncob.
Nicely painted, whatever one of those is.
I don't know. Who's the sculptor on this? I don't remember.
I
Gotta be
think
Kevin.
it was me.
You think
No,
he's
that
right?
was me.
Is that you?
Well, what is it?
Yep.
Yeah, but you don't know what it is.
His character
Corncob
doesn't.
No, he only rolled a 10.
No, his
Yeah,
character.
Corncob doesn't know. Come on now.
For all
Can
I
I
know,
make
it's
a
Jason
perception?
knows.
Hey, Frank, can I make a perception check to see if I know what that is?
You can make
that possible?
well, you're a forest, so make a disadvantaged nature check.
So that's rolling 2d20s and taking the lower one, right?
Yes.
Well, I got a 6, so I don't know what the fuck it is. Sorry.
Yeah,
now
well,
that I see it, can I be a little more specific about it?
Corncob,
Well, it
you,
was a total. It was a total of. I
you
did
see
get a
it
total of 8.
as you
Yeah.
approach Corncob. You get a nature check, being a dwarf who's lived underground, who's often mined.
Nat 20.
Wow.
So a 19.
Okay.
Rock
So-
and roll.
This is a creature of the elements. They feed off of precious materials, precious metals, and gems. It's their favorite food. They are, because of this, they are they're a sentient pest to the dwarven clans because they often find veins of precious materials or areas where there might be diamonds or rubies or other gems likely to find, and they will consume the place before dwarves can mine it. So it's, on one hand they are a creature of the earth. On the other hand, they often eat the things that are found precious to you.
So I consider them vermin,
Yeah.
but how dangerous are they to living beings?
Ooh, they're sentient vermin, if you were to consider them vermin. So they can be angered and be dangerous, or they can be, in your experience that they
We have a
have
bag
been
full of treats.
Yes, they have been
Yep.
sated with bags full of treats.
We got a bag
Just
full of
saying.
chow. We need them. I don't know. Do you guys want to? Do I
Do we need a
tough
pet?
they are? Pet. Do I know if they're going to present a problem if they attack us? Because I just as soon not attack this one.
You know that they are
Spells, but
they are tough. They are tough creatures in nature. They could present a problem if you interfered with their feeding. Yes.
and since it's sentient, can you try to?
I'm fine
talk
with
to it,
walking
Jason?
by if we can.
Is
I
it
mean, we might have
likely
to
to
find
be
another way
attracted
back
to the
out.
precious things that we have on our person?
So Fathom, are you asking that of Corncob since he's delivering that information to you, or are you just
Yes.
trying to ascertain? Okay, Corncob.
No, I'm asking Corncob as the expert on these weird things.
Okay. They are attracted to all precious metals and gems, and they can smell them out, Corncob, no matter where they are.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Which is it?
Corncob,
Don't
If
fight
he'll
it.
leave
No,
us
no.
alone, I'll leave him alone.
can you talk to it?
Wait, are we murder hobos or not?
It's a good question.
I'm just asking.
It's a good question.
I feel
Gene.
like there might be something more
So
dangerous
Gene,
around the corner.
Gene, what you're asking is our mission statement. Are you just trying to reaffirm our mission statement? Our
I'm just
mission
asking.
statement.
I'm around the
I'm gonna
corner, so it's
answer.
all good.
Yeah, our mission statement tends to be murder hobo. Now, when we
And this thing's got a
when we
belly full of
encountered
goody.
when we encountered a elemental creature last time, we got our asses handed to us. But I'm as
We
willing
did.
as anybody to murder. I mean, I'm ready to murder. So we can take a murder hobo vote if you'd like.
We're going to vote on whether to kill it or not?
Well, he's a vermin in your book. We are here to kill things.
Yeah.
So do we
Just
light it
whether
up?
or not we want it. Oh, sure. Go ahead. Light it up.
It's not my turn.
Well, we're not really in
These
rounds
are
yet,
really tough.
so you can.
These are
You're
really
kind of.
tough.
You're having this conversation
You
around
get a
the
shot
corner.
off.
Okay.
You
They eat
don't.
rocks and shit diamonds. That's
You-
how tough they are.
You you don't. That's almost accurate. You don't necessarily think it's much tougher than the giant that you just.
No.
Much.
Not
much
much.
tougher.
Well,
Oh,
that's
much
okay.
tougher than the giant.
In that case-
No problem.
In that case, it's
Okay.
only
Can we keep it as a
30% kill.
pet that will turn rocks into diamonds then?
No, it won't.
Abran asked Corn, "Hey, I don't know anything about this. Do you want to attack
I say
this, or
we
do you
try
want to
to
leave it
slink
alone?"
by it. Let's slink.
Okay, we're gonna.
We have to
let's
kill
slink
it. We'll
past
do it on the way back, or maybe it'll
Let's-
track us because
What's
I'm not
Pugh,
carrying all
what
the
do you
silver, but someone is.
suggest? You want to kill it? You want to kill it?
He's
No.
carrying all the treasure.
I
You
vote
wanna sneak around it?
bypass. I vote
Okay,
bypass.
bypass.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't. I
Don't
think.
do this.
I think we could weaken ourselves significantly in
kill.
this fight.
Who?
Nimble wit.
Who's carrying all
What's
the
your
treasure?
vote? You're the smart one.
The tiniest little guy is carrying all the loot.
Nimblewit, did you have an opinion on this one?
Then it'll be over with quick, and we'll know better next time.
Okay.
I think we should try to sneak past it.
Yes, I say sneak. Well, not sneak, but let's just wander by,
Okay.
finding our own
You
business.
don't.
We can share a cave.
Unless someone has an illusion. Or,
All right.
Maybe
Every-
we should get a couple gems ready to toss in the opposite
Yeah.
direction.
Oh,
get a handful of that silver. How about not the gems?
okay. Everybody roll an advantage, especially if you have a gem to toss to it. Everybody roll an advantaged persuasion check as you pass by it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Pugil,
This
what did
roll
you?
was an 18 out of the two.
Pugil, what was your persuasion?
I rolled a 1 and a 2. So my persuasion.
You have all the treasure.
You
My
doubled
best
your
roll
word
was a
roll.
total of 5.
Pugil, would you
Oh.
like to toss a gem to improve your roll?
Yes, I would.
Okay, you get a plus 10 to your advantage roll, so that's a 15. And you're one gem down, everyone.
15.
Gooseneck, what was your roll?
19.
No problem. Corncob, what was your roll?
18.
Can't hear you, Jason.
No problem.
18.
Abran, what was your roll?
17.
No problem. Fathom.
For a minute, so I'm just going to roll a d20 and tell you what it says. 6. Am I
D20s.
supposed to add anything to that?
It is a persuasion
Didn't you say advantage?
advantage.
Yeah.
That
so-
is,
Yeah.
oh, and advantage. That is a 9.
Would you like to toss a gem to improve your
Absolutely. I don't
Better.
currently have
Okay.
possession of them, I don't think.
Well, we know that someone brought the gems out to make them ready. That's 2
Why
gems
aren't we
now.
throwing the metal? Isn't it metal cheaper?
Oh, it loves gems though. Okay. What was your
So
persuasion?
do I.
20.
So
20.
do I.
Okay. You have all slipped past it. You've only had to toss it 2 gems when it got mildly irritated by a couple of you. And you've tossed the gems towards it and it eagerly scooped them up, chomped them up through its mouth. And you watched it, some of you horrified as it chomped these gems up and began to digest them. Some of you probably don't care. But you slipped past it into another part of the cavern complex. Safely.
We can always come back and kill it.
We won't get the gems back.
To leave the cave.
Okay, you have discovered the cavern. Yeah, it would be. I'm going to. I'll take some. Fathom the dagger in your hand, or just on your person in general, sort of swivels, and out from it is almost a noise that in the silence of the cavern is disturbing to you all, but it's sort of a keening pitch that's a little bit uncomfortable for you to hear.
I've been
But
holding it
also-
in my hand.
Yeah.
I can put it back on my palm and see what direction it goes again.
Okay. It sort of swivels in deeper into the earth. The thing that disturbs you most about the keening pitch of this dagger is that something about it reminds you of those who you have sought to grant you power. Just it's like a familiar feeling of the lower
she a
planes
warlock?
that you are not happy to see sort of suddenly brought before you in this dagger. You know that it's not coming directly necessarily from the dagger itself, but as part of what its magic contains. But it is still leading you down deeper into the cavern. Everybody can hear that pitch, but really it's only disturbing to you in this manner because you've felt it before.
I don't like the way this sounds.
Isn't
Kill the
she a
witch.
warlock?
I can't tell you what she is. That's all.
Aren't you a warlock?
It's her information to tell you.
Aren't you a warlock?
Cast magic, she's got devil tail. What do you expect?
It's a
Horns on her
yes
head.
or no question.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's
Have to be a
complicated.
fucking
I am
interaction.
gonna
Usual.
Figure this
It's
out.
to know
complicated.
that this is possibly associated with maybe infernally type power.
Oh, we're in a cave that leads to hell.
Yep.
I don't know about that. I'm just telling you this dagger has a vibe. And that's the vibe.
And
Not
Little
good.
smidge infernal.
that is where we have to end our game this evening.
Oh, cool.
Oh, in a cave
We
leading
have a
to
lot
hell.
to think about. We have a lot to think about.
Yeah, we did.
Being let to help by a witch now.
Look, you've made it past a giant,
See how
a
he
giantess,
killed that spider?
ice spiders, a zorn. It's amazing. You've done great things. Now
Yeah.
only the fiendish call of the underworld lies before you.
The mini
I'm so
Stormbringer
More
is
about
leading us
Zorn
to
pooping
hell.
diamonds.
Out of
We
the
need a
frying
pet
pan
Zorn
into
if they
the
can
fire.
poop diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, if they can poop diamonds, that would be great. That's
It's
sort of
diamond
a,
dust.
it's a rumor.
Diamond
Yeah.
dust. Dwarves use it on their tools.
Oh wow. Yeah, that I don't know how it was for you, but I enjoyed the game. It was fun.
Super
That was
fun.
fun.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
made it through all
Very
those.
much.
Great if you like flop sweat. It's wonderful.
This was an Abram-oriented game. We tend to alternate between things that Michael likes and things that are heavy in role play.
Definitely an Abrand game.
Kill, 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 kill.
I love it.
Man.
Yeah,
Did we
so
get
I'm going to
XP?
do. Yeah, you guys get a lot of XP actually because there was a
Alright.
giant
Ooh, a lot of
involved.
XP.
Woohoo.
I mean, I also tend to give experience points for overcoming encounters that you don't have to kill them to overcome them, such as the Zorn.
That's no, that's not true. But that's okay.
Okay, so let me give out some experience points. Ice spiders. Ooh, my goodness.
Awesome.
I didn't do anything. They're trying to blame me for something. And the technical director is trying to blame me for changing his screens. It's not me. Okay.
Is that the disembodied technical director?
It is. It is. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait.
Chat says we should be giving out 1 million XP. So
Yes, I'm
Woohoo.
all for the chat.
That's
Go,
good.
chat, go.
We're going to divide it by 6 players as is appropriate. Hold on. It's going to be a lot, though. Well, significantly. 1,020 experience points each.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Woohoo.
I-
Level
Oh,
4.
team us.
I believe that does put you to level 4, but you can't take level 4 yet until you've long rested.
Okay. So I'm at
So we should be at-
2805. Is that what you guys have?
Yeah.
I think 2,800 is level 4, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm at
2805.
level 4.
Okay. Wow, I'm excited. Level 4 is a big level.
Is it?
Well, you get to choose whether you take a feat or a +2 to one of your statistics.
Ooh,
Oh, you can take a feat.
Yes, and some classes get some other things, but those are the things that everybody gets.
The biggies.
I need to,
Yep.
I need to read about
So
feats.
we don't. Yeah, nothing.
We gotta
changes
wait till
until
we
take a
rest.
long rest.
Yeah, nothing changes yet. I mean, you can go ahead and up it if you wish, but don't take that long rest button. You could say that real adventuring begins at level 4. I actually think that begins at level 3, to be honest. You get less squishy.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
The damn giant only takes 2 slots to kill you.
Yeah,
That
that's good for you, Gooseneck.
I mean, a critical
Exactly.
hit on a giant. I can't do anything about that. That was horrifying. It almost took you out, Corncob.
It
Like-
pounded me into the
Good
ground.
thing it didn't.
Yeah.
We would have been in
Pounded
serious
me
trouble.
into the ground. Lizard man spilled his gumbo all over everything.
Oh,
Wasn't
wow.
pretty.
No, it wasn't. Thank you, everyone, for playing.
I'm ready for the 1 million
super
XP.
fun.
now.
Yes, 1
Yeah.
billion experience points.
Cool.
I don't have anything to announce, so I'm just going to say one more time because Sirenscape has provided some background ambient music, so thank you to Sirenscape for doing that and for allowing us to use that. Reaper Miniatures, thank you for allowing me to DM on your channel. I enjoy creating these games and reaching out to people. I enjoy putting Zorn out and other creatures.
Yeah, that was fun to see. I haven't seen one of those
yeah.
painted yet.
It's fun. It is fun to put out these unusual creatures.
Well, and that's a oldie but a goodie. I mean, I haven't seen a Zorn for a long time.
It's classic. I love that there is one available to use too. Let's see. I also am going to, well, before that, I'll let everybody plug something if they want to, or just say their outro for the evening. I'm going to start with, I'm going to go in order to keep it easy. Bobby.
Pugh says good night. I've got nothing to hawk, but this was super fun. Thank you very much, Frank. Had a great time.
Thank you. Gene.
I also had a great time this evening, almost dying, but hey, at least I survived. So,
go ahead.
but I had a great time. Nothing to hawk like Pugh, but hopefully we'll see you next couple weeks from now.
I'm glad you lived. Jason.
I had a great time. I learned absolutely nothing because I'll probably still attack a giant next time. But it was a blast. I always have a good time playing with these people. And I will say that on the last show, Ron asked us to remind everybody to go in and close your pledge manager, even though you're going to be able to add stuff to it until December, right? Is that what he said?
Yep, December 1st.
December 2nd,
He's asking
December 1st?
that you... Yeah, he's asking that you close it without finalizing it so they have an idea of what to bring in from overseas, what kind of quantities they're going to be looking at.
That's a pretty fair request, I think.
Yeah.
Michael.
I have this to hawk. On Tuesday,
Look at that.
Crow's Nest has a special edition. We're going to be doing airbrush demo with the wonderful and talented Rhonda Bender, who has very limited.
Who also
airbrush
rolls
experience.
ones on airbrushing.
Is
Yes.
that a
So
Vex?
we will.
Do you have a Vex?
That's a Vex Reaper
That's a
airbrush.
Reaper
So we're gonna be
Vex, isn't it?
we're going to be showcasing this on the show.
Look at that
and
sleek
we're gonna-
bastard.
Yeah. So if you want to see it, learn a little bit more about it and watch me break it, tune in.
Love to watch someone
Tuesdays,
break it.
4
Tuesday.
Central. Yeah.
Crow's Nest. I watch it when I can. I'm unfortunately working at that hour, but I still sneak in.
I don't know why you don't save your lunch hour for that time. That's what I advise.
That's
people to do.
just a little late for lunch, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty late lunch, Michael.
A little late.
Well,
Afternoon break,
hey,
then.
You got to know your priorities. If I'm not
Three
sure,
martini
Crow's
lunch.
Nest isn't your priority. I mean, that's your,
I mean, you know,
We put
someday
our work aside when we watch Michael Proctor.
when you ask for a
But the
lowly
good news
DM
is-
myself to be on Crow's Nest, you know, maybe I'll change my lunch.
I will. Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Oh,
There
you
you
could be a great
Well,
guest.
I'll get permanent inspiration if I have you on, won't I?
I'll give you one inspiration.
Okay, that's it.
Rhonda.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
I'd like to thank you everyone for watching, and thank you everyone for playing with us. And I don't usually get to play in games with all the cool monsters and stuff, so this has been really fun. I'm going to plug something on Reaper's behalf. So this is the swag box.
Oh yeah.
And if you'd like to see a
she
video
got
of
a
what's
swag
inside,
box.
I got a swag box. Here are a couple of things. A cool water cup and a cool water cup for you and your paint. But I did like an unboxing video and on my YouTube channel with a whole series on it. That's one of them. So it's just Bird with a Brush on YouTube.
Justin,
and then if you get bored, you could watch my cat eat strawberries is also on that channel. Well, smell strawberries.
Justin or
doesn't
Sid,
eat strawberries.
do we have a link to that YouTube video?
Yeah, we can pull it up real
If you
quick.
can find it while we're doing the rest of it, I would love to see it up there for everyone to watch this unboxing.
So there's some really cool things in there, and Ron said it goes on sale next week on the regular website. They don't know what day exactly, but so if you missed the pre-order, don't panic. It goes on sale next week on the regular website.
It's a lot of nice stuff. There's a lot of nice stuff in there. So I hear. I don't
It's
have
very
There's the
cool.
link. Reaper John, you are.
Yours just hasn't made.
Yeah, I said the same thing about the airbrush. It's all right.
I love it.
And the Brian Wynn book.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't have one of those. I don't have a Brian book.
You wrote
I
it.
edited it.
uh,
You wrote it too. and then
Hey,
you
didn't you write
illustrated
it?
I didn't
Our-
ask you
Gene
to send it
illustrated
to
it. No,
me. I
Joseph
didn't
wrote
ask.
it. I edited
It was
it.
just in the box.
Well,
I didn't
still
ask, I didn't
that's
ask
the
for that to be sent
the
to me.
mischief
I will.
for the
I will.
age.
I'll rip it apart in 5 pieces and send each of you a piece of it if you'd like.
No, we have the PDF.
All right.
Someday, Jen, you'll get to say your outro. Jen.
You should next time.
Yeah, so I had a great time. Always have a good time with this. And I'm pretty sure I already closed out my Bones 5 Pledge Manager, but I'll check.
I haven't.
Yes. So from my part, we closed out our Bones 5 Pledge Manager today. We got one of everything because we're stupid. I don't know. Because we love it.
Why not?
You can get 10 sets of those
Because it's
yokai,
really
by
cool.
the way. If you want 10 sets of those yokai, you can get it.
Because we've always gotten
So
one of
We're gonna have
everything.
some more interesting fights.
The one time we didn't get one of everything, we actually went back to ReaperCon and then made a bid at the end of the ReaperCon, as they do in their auction, to get some of the things we missed out on. So, anyway.
What
is
is
Proctor
it raining
doing?
like that?
What?
That's the Michelle squirt in the window.
Oh, making it rain, huh?
You look like you were dancing in front of it.
I know. That was like one of them
pretending like I was taking a
drive-through
shower.
stripper
Oh.
joints or something.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, Bobby, Jean, Jason, Michael, Rhonda, Jen, Justin, who you may not have seen, who is our technical director tonight behind the
We
scenes.
didn't even hear him today.
Yeah, he was just, doing his thing. Sidwi or Anne, who is doing a lot of chat as Nightheart Gaming in this chat, has been operating our cameras as well. Thank you. Thank you to Sirenscape for being our background and ambient music. Again, thank you, Reaper, for letting me just run havoc and amok on your channel for this D&D game. I enjoy it immensely.
Hey, Frank,
Yes.
thank you for the Abram special edition show.
Oh boy.
You are welcome. I see that Justin has lined up a raid for Praetor's Rejects. Justin, would you like to say anything, or you just want me to say goodbye to everyone for you?
No, I just wanted to kind of quickly plug that you guys should check out the rest of the shows we put on during the week, because a lot of time and effort goes into them, with the exception of Crow's Nest. That one's completely from the hip.
Now we mail it in every week.
Yeah.
Just show up.
But yeah, outside of that, just check out the schedule below. It's also a schedule on our offline screen. And that's about it. Thanks, guys. Next show we have is on Monday at 11:30 a.m. Central Time.
The one thing I would note with all those shows is there's one constant to it, and that's Justin. And he does a great job.
Justin,
Even though he
is the
mailed it
constant.
in for my show.
Yeah, sometimes
Have
he
you ever
nails it.
seen an apple you don't polish, Proctor?
So
Anyway,
before this raid takes off, I'm gonna slip in here and plug Nightheart Gaming has a show tomorrow, 4:00 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I hope to see you all there. Enjoy
Keep being
Praetor's
awesome.
Rejects.
Spread the Reaper love, and have a fantastic weekend tonight, guys.
Goodbye.
Thanks. You too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Frank.
All right. I think we're off, Justin, right?